to start recording. Well, we're live streaming, but I'm going to start recording this one and see if I can add my intro and everything else into it for... Yeah. Hello. Is it too loud?
Hello.
Is it too high on the other microphone or no?
I don't think it's too loud.
Cool. We just gotta wait for the others to get here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hoping this works. Testing microphone quality.
It's good.
2. Oh, cool.
Hello.
Nearly so pushy, young man. I was simply in my chamber. You did not need to bang on the door continually calling my name. Thank you very much.
Chamber? Were you going to the restroom, old man?
No, in fact, I was in my room contemplating the
He's
great
like
mysteries of
always
the
in
Forge. Now,
character even when he does.
Yes,
He's like
I
always in
will
character
give
even when he
bonuses
doesn't
to
need to be.
people who are in character.
sorry.
And the lady says hi.
Hello.
I do not
My-
get good D&D, so yeah, I take every advantage I can get.
My existence is in character. Does that count for anything?
Avic is the guy that prods
Yes.
us with a shock staff if we start to slow the campaign down even an iota.
It's because from what I've done playing D&D over Discord, it goes by a lot quicker than in real life.
Some of these sessions have dragged for me, but the point is, yeah, some of us like to have a little bit of fun. Avic does as well, but Avic is a bit more focused on the task at hand.
What I'm saying is, a lot of the time for Discord, something that would take maybe 5 minutes in real life, drags out to take maybe 20 minutes to an hour.
Of course, it's like combat is like that. Wow, like you fight a 2-hour combat scenario and in the game, man, that was a really intense 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Hope Flanny could join us tonight.
Yeah, Flanny, I'm not sure what's going up with him. So, hopefully
Maybe he
everything's
died.
fine with him.
Okay, please don't say that. He's military.
Oh.
I thought that was Todd.
No, that's Flanny. I think he's deployed. I don't know if he is. He never told me.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oof.
Well, if he is, God help him, and let him fight another day. But anyway, so, we have new people in here. We have Tyler Goodcreed, and we have Uzalali, who will be playing as Boraine. I'd like to get you guys' introductions underway first before we get officially started. So yeah.
All right.
Get your fat butt in here, yo.
Well, I guess I'll go first. So am I introducing my character or me? This is.
You can introduce yourself as well. If you want to introduce your character after, you can as well. Up to you, man.
So I go by Jay. You can call me Jay, or obviously in the game, Bo Rain. But Jay is my name. I live in Little Rock, Arkansas. Yeah, I just put my location out there. That's probably not good.
It's fine.
Police officer, I think you're okay.
Yeah, that's true. I am a police officer, and I thoroughly enjoy D&D, but Star Wars has always been my first passion. I love the stories that people come up with, so this will be my first time playing StarWars5e, so bear with me. But yeah, Bo Rain, human consular, survived Order 66 at the age of 12, and just leave it at that, just to kind of give you guys a taste of what he's gone through.
We're both the same age.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we went over that. I told him that you also had survived. So, before let me do a little assumption. Tyler, are you a Jedi?
Oh, I'm not. I'm actually a GIS engineer that, ex-slave and worked for Huts for a very long time, but managed to get out and joined a smuggling crew, and now I'm sitting off on my own.
Okay, well, we have lost one Chiss and we got another. And we have a party of 3 Jedi. Oh boy. A level 1 consular, a level 2 consular, and a level 2 guardian. Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Why are you level 1?
Oh, I'm level 1.
That's the starting level I gave them. But yeah, we will catch them up though. Do not worry. I got this. So yeah, these last few sessions we're trying to get recorded, so this one is going to be officially streamed and recorded at the same time through the various programs that I have. So do not worry, I really don't give a flying fuck what you fucking say. I say fuck all the fucking time.
Oh, freak.
I have family in the house,
So yeah.
I better keep my language down.
So yeah, I don't know if Lightning Man will be joining us, but it's all right. He will be here in spirit, mainly his body in the closet, going under heavy maintenance. But
Hawk is usually pretty on top of this. Like, he should be here.
we'll just say with his age, he's getting a little more nappy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a glitch. That's a glitch. So, just a basic little thing, a note about to Tyler and Bo. The way that our little group works, we have a weird synergy. First off, Avic likes to keep the story going, so we try not to roleplay too much, but Avic himself loves a good roleplay, as long as it's completely centered around his selfishness. So, the deal is...
I'm fine with roleplay, I don't like going off topic.
Yeah, so we try to, and I as well, I mean, I have to get up in the morning at 6 a.m. to go to the hospital and work, so the issue is I love this game, but we're starting at 6:30 my time, so when we do start, I'd like to keep on the game, maybe post a random meme or 2 throughout the game, but other than that, let's focus, let's not get sidetracked. Plug here has a great passion for Star Wars and is a great DM. We love you, Plug, so much. Please don't kill us this session.
Do not worry. I have been loving Star Wars since I was in diapers, bro. I love Star Wars with a hearted passion.
And if he does not know a piece of Star Wars knowledge, I am a walking font of useless knowledge. So I will fill in any gaps, and our party has been doing that for a while. It's like something isn't known or there's a correction to be made, I will say something, and I'll help him DM the game, because I am a former DM myself. So if I seem like a rules lawyer, you're correct. But everybody has agreed that it's okay if I do it in interest of making the game better.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and with the Star Wars, I like to go with old canon because Disney, your mousy ways will not taint me.
We understand.
No doubt,
So, yeah.
100% behind that.
Legends is more fun anyway.
And I will be adding a little bit of Legends continuity here and there. A few good memorable ones that were removed. And a few other ones that are more, oh, cool. So, without any further ado, let us continue. Lights in Shadow. After following the feelings of the Force towards the deserted planet Dantooine, the Jedi, with the assistance of their fellow clone friend, entered into the temple. While there, finding old relics and equipment that are discovering various information of the past, the Jedi plunged deeper to gather information and had discovered old secrets and texts from their findings. Gathering what they could and puzzles of the secret Jedi temples across the galaxy, our heroes now face even more adventure and danger across the stars. So, you guys, which is right now Nora and Avik, you and the rest of your party are still on Dantooine. Not much has really happened over the course. You guys have just gathered what you could and have collected as much information and secrets that will help you further not only yourselves, but the party into destiny. So,
And
Nora.
When we immediately left off, there was a vision with me having a flashback and him feeling it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm recovered from that. I'm sitting inside my chamber. Anyway, DM.
Nora, you were sitting in your chamber, finally calming down through your soft meditation, letting majority of your items almost circle around you like a ring around a planet. As you finally, Avik, you are also in your room, kind of. What would your character be doing?
Right now, he's squeezing the broken remnants of what was once his lightsaber.
Alright, make me a technician roll.
He's not trying to do anything with it, he's just holding it.
Oh, just holding it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you're holding it, you can still feel the scorch marks that were left on the imprinted metal. As you see, like, the heating, where it has the bluish and reddish color, as though, like, the metal been real hot. And then the blackened piece. All spark in it is completely gone. The crystal is semi-exposed, to where, like, the little tiny crack within the frame rate, as you see that it's done. It's cracked through the center and doesn't look like it's kept up. So,
Before we go on, are we being introduced to Lorraine and Tyler's characters on this planet or no?
no. They will come in just a little bit later.
So I will walk over to Avik. Avik, you said you're in your personal quarters?
As personal as they can get.
Yeah. I open the door, and I walk across the corridor of our ship. For those who don't know, it's a Y2-1300 transport built for civilian transport. So it's one central chamber with a bunch of outlying bunks, and then the way to the cockpit and the cargo bay and all that. I walk across the central part of the room, feeling out in the force where Avik is. I lift my hand very, very hesitantly, and I just lightly knock on the door.
Who is it?
Who else is currently awake on this ship, Avik?
Sorry, just come in.
I door and I shut it. I turn around and I fold my arms and I lean back against the door. And using my telepathic abilities, I kind of push on his mind just to make him feel very uncomfortable.
Are you wanting to do this willingly, Avic, or?
I'll let him.
Okay.
It's just telepathy. I'm not hurting him. I'm just like impressing, getting his focus.
Yeah.
So I do that. Do you understand what you saw?
Yeah, it was back on Coruscant in the temple when we got the alert that the clones turned on us.
I just stand there. I narrow my eyes. Earlier I asked you if you knew anything about the nature of false alarms. Now you understand exactly what they can do, because I saw exactly what you saw, and more importantly, I felt what you felt.
That was what you said when I first came to you about that.
I kind of lean back and I my hand that I face and just drag it down slowly.
Sorry.
I don't understand. I have been across the galaxy for all 42 years of my life, and I've never seen anyone die, let alone felt it. And please, just try to be more careful when thinking about that event in the future.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was trying to think about the temple here.
Very well. You are still relatively untrained. Not saying that I am trained. The point is just try to focus. The force is around us. Maintain control of yourself and you will maintain control of yours. I will help you if I can.
Can you help me with this? And I hold up the remnants of my evil lightsaber.
I walk over and I kneel in front of him. I kind of hold out my hands. Are you going to hand it to me?
I will.
I'm going to take it gently.
Okay.
I'm going to examine it. Even though I am a lore master, I'm not a tech guy, so could I make a technology check on this?
Yeah, it would be technology.
And then, so it's a d20 plus 2. I always like to declare my rolls before anything. Alright, that's an 18.
18. Well, as you're examining this lightsaber, you see that the crystal inside of it is completely cracked to the point where it's only held up by the actual pieces of the internal chamber and cover system with it, alongside with the emitter and the what's it called? Battery pack inside of it. The battery pack is completely fried. There's no way it's going to be able to be replaced unless you have parts to replace it. But this whole thing needs to be reconstructed piece by piece. It took a really nasty hit.
I look out and you say this was your lightsaber that you had when... well...
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it got that bad, but I know it took a direct hit from a clone rifle.
Great many things can happen to a Jedi's weapon when it's not properly cared for or when it does not function. But, and I'll gently hand it back to him, you know, very gingerly, respecting the history of this weapon. I'll hand it back to him. I would recommend you keep that in a safe place, but in the future, I would remember your teachings. The lightsaber is your life. You are nothing without it. It is the weapon of a Jedi.
I know. That's why I used it to save another life.
Well, if you lost your lightsaber to save a fellow being, then fortunately that is a lightsaber worth losing.
Well, put the lightsaber away. Stand up and... should we get off this planet, or is there something else we need to do?
As you guys are,
Stand up with him.
as you guys are coming out of the, as you guys are coming out to the ship, you hear in the distance a. It sounds like it's coming towards the cockpit.
Oh.
I'll stand back, Havoc. This is your call day, and I'll press the button to open the door.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and go towards the noise.
Okay, as you open the cockpit door, you see that there is actually an emergency stress beacon coming from a open communications that Tyler and Morine need to make intelligent rolls for to see whether or not they know how to do that. 5. You have no idea how to do that. You just see buttons.
Tyler,
On it.
the roll dice section, and do /R or do exclamation point and just a dice. Yeah, add your intelligence modifier, Bill.
You need a space.
Oh yeah, you need a space between the R and D.
Trust me, take your time to get used to the bots, we won't mind.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nat 20.
No, that was not a nat 20. He didn't put a D.
Oh, you literally put down a card that said 20.
You know what? We'll take it.
Alright, let's do it.
Let me give you an example here. That's what you would do.
Or like this.
Wait, D slash.
/R space D20 plus 3.
Or just exclamation D 20 plus 3. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, there's a bunch of bots in here. I think I need to take
like
maybe
my
1 or 2 out.
It usually rolls fairly. There we go. Alright, anyway, so moving on, he rolled a 23 intelligence check.
Yeah, so as you are Avic, as you are opening up the communications, and Tyler, you are able to get communications. The situation that you're handling, Tyler, right now is that you have several pirates coming after you from 2 fighter ships that are nearly going to crash your ship into the planet, and you are needing someone to possibly, if not, pick you up or defend you because your shields are almost down. The type of ship that you are in is also a fighter, but I will not say which type of fighter at this moment.
Damn it, Mayday. We're looking for help out here. We got goddamn freaking pirates.
What
We don't have that long. We're trying to hold shields.
What system are you in?
You know that that you just came out of hyperspace through the from Nalhutta, and you are now in the Dantooine system. Borine, you are trying to actually attack them because you are in the side cockpit of the very same vehicle as your buddy there, and you are trying to shoot down these guys, and they're just dodging as it just two, and you're missing your shots.
Oh, well, great. Can you hold the ship steady for at least 1 minute? Jeez.
In the Dantooine system.
Come on.
Ship nearby. Try to call for help while we get
I say do what he says.
I'll try to.
Oh, come on.
Use the shield.
Almost there.
So I will put my hand on Avic's shoulder. Avic, we need to get to orbit now. And I will sit down and I will grab the controls.
Technology check.
Avic, you're piloting. I'm assisting you.
I really want to add music in here so bad. Cool, Hawk. You are hearing communications at this moment. Hi, man.
Yeah, you're just. Avic,
I'll let
you
guide
got
it
control.
myself.
We're pulling the ship. We're pulling the ship off the planet. I keep interrupting.
Yeah,
you. I'm sorry. Go.
and I'm adding guidance myself.
22. 22. Alrighty. Cool. There's that nat 20 of the day. You just straight up. In like 2 seconds. Like you already knew which buttons to do. Is like, let's ride. So, Hawk, as you are doing so, you hear the ship just rumble, and it wakes you up from your nap because old age is starting to get to you. As you then see that as you're coming out, like rubbing your eye, tired, yawn, you see that the 2 Jedi are now operating the ship, and Unit 115 is still in the closet doing the maintenance check.
I will turn around, having heard this commotion. Hawk, I am literally useless. Get yourself into this chair. And I will stand up and I will, walk around the chair.
Okay. So you guys are going to need to do 2 things.
What's that?
First, you are actually going to you guys are actually going to need several different positions to be able to handle. Because we are going to do the first ever. Hold on. I gotta make sure this works. We are going to be doing the first ever space. No, hold on. Space battle.
Slow clap, my friend. Slow clap.
But don't forget we have Victor. Please don't forget we have Victor.
I won't. Okay, so if I can fucking find it finally, please. There we go. You're going to need a coordinator, a gunner, mechanic, operator, and pilot. So that's about 3 positions. I'm going to try and somehow get the stats for your ship as well, and the ship that these guys are in. Yeah, I know. I got it on the website right here. I just got to scroll a whole lot, and it's annoying.
So, Hawk, what is your piloting? Okay, so Hawk, you take pilot seat. I'll take gunner.
I'm coordinator.
I'm +5.
I know, but you're not.
You're on your own.
All right.
We're in it.
Right.
Yeah, the force is strong, but it can't.
Okay, this is going to be a really, really long chat thingy. So,
Okay, just go for it.
paste.
As coordinator, I'm gonna read what I can do.
Your message over 2,000 characters. Oh, never mind. I can't even fucking send it.
Do we
What are you
do
sending,
we
bro?
have do we have ranks in our positions?
Do you want to take ranks in those positions?
I'd like at least first, if not anything else.
Let's start at first rank. This is our first space combat.
You know what? I'm just gonna link the thing so you guys can just find it.
Have a temporary rank in a position for this one battle until we get everyone together.
Bam. So everyone can be able to look that up. I'm going to secretly tell Tyler and the other one, Tyler and Boeing, sorry, what ship they get. I'm like trying to do this all at once, and my brain is at this point. Where the fuck is it? Hmm?
Actually, no, ignore me. It's cool.
Rook, can you find the dexterity of our ship?
It's over. It's like very down. It'll be somewhere near the slave one.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of ships. I'm sorry. I wish I could just like copy paste these.
What is the dexterity of our ship?
Let me look. I'm not.
Hold on, I got it.
Oh.
Dexterity of your ship.
I'll write it down, whatever it is.
Dexterity of ship. 14 plus 2.
It's a plus two, you said?
Yeah, and piloting, and then pilots get a plus 4. It has saving throws of plus 3.
In that
So
case,
hold on, pilots make that bonus of +4 and the saving throws of +3.
Yes.
Pilots make it +4, and then
do I add my proficiency bonus to the attack rolls of the ship?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Sweet.
If I do, then I don't need that. Sure.
Tyler,
Gunner,
Bowen?
Yep, I got it.
Cool. Awesome. And then I gotta look up the fucking ship
so
serving.
I get to pick a venture.
Yeah, and oh, cool. I can add my strength modifier to the damage of the primary weapon.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
So I'm coordinating.
That's cool.
Oh, I don't have scholar. Crap.
At this point, I would have stacked the deck in our favor, so you can roll an additional D4 on all of your rolls.
Cool.
Okay, sweet. All right, Plug, come on. Let's think here.
So does everyone got it?
Oh, yes! I take the space casting venture.
Space Cast Adventure?
The space casting venture. When casting a force or tech power while aboard your ship, the range increases tenfold. You cannot target a hostile creature with the power unless you're aware of their presence and location.
Yeah, so that means that the coordinator will have to give coordinates on where exactly they are. So,
So I know exactly where
the freighter,
and I can cast power on them.
the freighter on them. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to think, what's going on? As you guys are heading up into the actual atmosphere, you see that the rebels are now gone. Their ship has completely, disappeared from where it was. I believe it's behind the moon, but you don't know that. I do know that. You see that the ship that is actually coming through, and Hawk, you would actually know what type of ship this is. This is... an ARC-170 heavy starfighter.
This thing is so old. Can somebody please get me a new pilot? This is killing me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the two ships that you see are the UFO-like pirate ships from used in the Clone Wars. I don't know the exact name of it.
I don't know them either, but I know what you're talking about. The spaceships that Honda's pirate used.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
as we rolled a D20 piloting, how close are we to them? By the way, we're doing distance. Are we closing in on them, or the enemy? Are we gonna have to roll initiative for a ship battle?
Bro initiative.
I hate you. All right, so do we all collectively roll initiative, or what?
Yeah. And then I will do a 25-20 and count down who gets what.
I am closing down my SCP log to reopen my article and my character sheet.
Oh yeah, I get to add I keep on forgetting I get to add my proficiency bonus to my initiative as a scout.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Where is this happening?
Oh no, you got it in 11.
Oh, okay, cool.
I type in exclamation point. My phone autocorrects to D20 20 minus 1. It says it's managed.
I really want to add music, but I can't.
I know we can't hear anything if there's music, but I get it. We're in the middle of a.
Okay. Did everyone roll?
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, hold on. I gotta also roll.
Hawk rolled a 17, and I rolled an 11, and Abbott has yet to roll for his initiative.
Oh no.
I roll
Yeah, what'd you roll?
7.
Oh. That's a nat 1.
Okay,
Nat
so that's
1. Nat 1 doesn't apply to
Four.
negative, it's just
I know, but my goodness. So,
You got it out of the way.
Oof. Okay.
Boo.
see, when I used this dice pot for a year when DMing, it always rolled in my favor. Now I know why. I hate you.
I have turned the tide upon your own creation.
I'll just take her out for dinner and she'll be on my side again. Anyway.
Alright, so the highest one is 14?
No, 17.
Oh, 17. Who?
Hawk rolled a 17. He's currently flying in my place. I'm forward and roll.
Oh, right. I said I was going to do this thing. Okay, so 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Are we adding all of our initiatives together?
No, I'm doing counting down from like 5 increments of multiplication to, yeah. 17. Violet? Okay. 15 to 10, and there's like 3 11s.
11. Yeah.
Bo's got 11.
Bahrain and myself,
Are we using the normal YC or the modified YC?
The normal one.
Okay.
the normal passer one. Oh, we still got one.
There was... okay, so Nora, you're gonna be a gunner?
I'm coordinator.
A coordinator.
Yeah, he's Abbott's gunner. I'm coordinator. Hawk is pilot.
Alrighty.
I mean, I could get him a gun.
Don't.
I'm just writing these down real quick.
Yeah, trust me, DM, we understand. It's a lot to deal with at once.
I know.
I've been in your shoes before. After roll initiative for a special encounter, it takes like a
Alright, now, Bahrain and, Tyler Good, roll your initiatives.
They already have.
Oh, what were they? Also 11?
He rolled 11 and Tyler rolled a 4.
Oh, okay. So, another 11.
would I be able to add the plus the D4 for actually we're bad at it anyway, so.
And then PG. Okay, got the initiatives. Alrighty, so it's going to go Hawk. It's going to go Enemy, Nora, Avik, Bo, Enemy, and then Tyler. So, top of the round, Hawk, what are you going to do? You, what the fuck's the...
The enemies are currently in front of us, right?
Yes, they are approximately... If I can find the goddamn proper stat. There we go. They're about 600 feet away from you. And they are going at a speed of about 350, and they can turn 100 feet. So,
I'm going to switch the deflector shields to forward.
alrighty. You know how forward fronting shields.
Yeah, and I'm going to move about half the speed, which I believe is 150 feet out of the 300 forward. And then after that, I'm going to... What can I do as a bonus action?
You can turn the extra amount, because you need to, like... You can, like, turn your ship, because you can collide your ship. But I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm just looking to move forward enough for everyone else to be able to do something, but
You could use just that much if you want. That's up to you.
bonus action. Let me check. Pilot. How many targets are there in front of us? Two?
There's right now there's 2 enemy targets, and then you see the arc in front of the 2, and they are about 200 feet, and they are in laser cannon range. So yeah, they're getting hit. You can see like the red going back and forth, and the blue shots being shot at as well. So yeah, they're
Okay, I'm going to let me check how many tactical die. How many tactical die did you start out with?
Should say on your sheet. Should be on the fist tab. On your character sheet. On the online. The StarWars5e website.
Oh.
Yeah, do you not have that up?
I have my character sheet. I'm just trying to figure out where.
you'll just yeah, you'll have to pull up Star Wars 5e.
Should say above the feet. Should like superiority dice or whatever it should be there.
It doesn't say because this is piloting stuff right here.
Okay, well, how many do you remember having? Maybe it's of your casters?
I'm looking at the piloting thing real quick to check out. That's what I'm scanning through. Fueled by special dice called tactics. You learn two tactics.
You have two of them.
Okay,
You have two of them.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to. Okay, then I'm going to spend one of the two and use the target acquired bonus action to lock a target on one of the 2 fighters in front of us. Not the Arc 170, but one of the other fighters. One of the enemy ships is what I'm saying.
Trying to shoot to the enemy? Okay. Roll to see if you can hit. Or
Well, no, it's not the roll hit, it's the target.
oh, to target them.
Target acquired is what's called. Let me post it in.
As a bonus action, you spend a tactical die and lock onto a target you can see. The next tackle made by your ship has advantage, and then the attack hits as a result to die to the attack damage roll.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you would have to. That's just a thing he can do. No roll.
It's a bonus
So roll a d4 just to see what bonus damage it gets.
Yeah.
And when average attacks, he'll have advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I'd put that in general. Well,
That's fine.
And I get the text.
next time.
Cool.
But it's one.
No, it's better than none.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So it is now going to be the enemy's turn, if that's it.
I think that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
You have an action though if you want to do something.
Let me check and see what I can do.
We have it's one for maintenance.
Can I make an attack?
No,
no,
that's
no.
fine.
No, you would just be driving.
Couldn't you possibly swing us around behind the other ships?
He has to get a little bit closer.
I don't think I can get that close.
Okay, about how far are we?
I said you guys were about 600 feet? Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, you guys would now be in range to hit them, but you're coming like straight, bit straight forward, and they're going and banking left. So yeah, if that's all, it is now one of the enemy's turn, and they are going to try and shoot. Let's see, laser cannons at you. So, laser cannon at both Bo and Tyler.
Are we using the base hit points for our 170 Starfighter?
Yeah. Wait, does your thing have shields, I believe?
It does.
Okay, so the shields will be hit
And they will be
first.
focused to the back.
Yes.
Yeah, the shields will be hit first, and then, if the shields are gone, you'll be actually, like, damaged.
Okay.
And what does a shield recharge rate of 8?
Yeah, so that means that you'll get 8 back, after the first round. So when it comes back to your guys' turn. So that's a... oof. That's a 7.
It's a nat 1. That's a nat 1.
Okay, as you see... So as you guys see, the guns then are trying to fire as one of the sides just sort of... one of the cannon ports then slides as it now just has one cannon like still trying to fire. As you see a guy sort of just fly out like, and now he's floating in space dead. And then the bottom cannon stops firing, but the ship is still chasing after them.
Awesome.
Pirate technology, extremely unreliable. So, is it my turn now?
Yes, it is now your turn.
Okay, so due to my space casting ability, I'm able to cast force powers at a greatly increased range. I would like to cast Valor. That's up to 3 targets get an extra D4 on any attack roll or saving throw.
Cool.
Lasts up to a minute. So I will cast Valor, and I will cast it on our gunner, Abbott, and then I will cast it on the 2 pilots inside of the ARC-170.
Oh, cool.
How big of a range does it have?
We are probably close from 600 feet.
Yeah, but they are currently about 350 feet, so like your max movement if you were to get to them,
They have to be 300. It's 10 times the distance, and Valor is 30 feet. So okay, I'll say against that. I thought that would work. Now it doesn't work either because I can't force disarm the guy who's the enemy pilot. What can I do?
You can coordinate.
You can still do Valor to me and Hawk.
Yes, I can, but I don't want Hawk to go good soldiers follow orders on us.
No, that's fine.
So I will Valor all 3 of us. I'll raise my hand in the middle of the ship, and there'll be a bright flash of light as I say, by the power of the... my eyes!
that sun that you were like almost looking into just like blinds you for a quick second as you were moving.
I was actually saying that I didn't close my eyes when the light flash appeared in my hand, but okay.
Oh. By the pada! I solar flared myself.
Anyway, casting Valor, I have, we all have an extra D4 on any saving throw or attack roll. That is my action. I don't have as a bonus action, I can, do something. Let me see here.
Hey, Plug, is this enough to trigger a saving throw or is...
This vice bishop, welcome.
What?
I'm reading the memes. Sorry. What were you asking?
Is Valor enough to trigger a saving throw, or is this kind of minor compared to what would need to now?
This is minor.
Okay.
Okay. And then on top of that, as a bonus action, I am going to look at Hawk, and I'm going to use Inspiring Display to stir him for a moment. This will give you an inspiration die, a D4, Hawk, on top of the blessing I just gave you. So as you hear me stumble towards the cockpit just a little bit, I'll hold my arms, I'll hold myself against the side of the ship. Hawk! That is an Op-170 starfighter. Those are not people inside that ship. Imagine them as your brothers and fight like the devil himself is inside you.
What's a devil?
That was very. I like it.
Alright, so yeah, you have an additional D4 on top of the Valor I just gave you because it's not inspiration dice. Woo! I'm using Game of Damage. Alright, so you have a D8 essentially, 2D4 on whatever you like, a saving throw or attack.
Cool. Is there anything else you're gonna do?
No, that's my action.
Alrighty, now it's gonna go to Avic. You're gunnerying as the targeting system from which Hawk had went is also collecting towards your data. You see on the chart that it's like it's getting close, but you need to see if you can actually lock onto it. So what would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot it.
Alrighty, make an attack roll.
With advantage plus my D4 that I gave you for Val.
So, plus 4. I'm going to do the advantage first.
Got it. 19, 20. Woo! That's great.
Do I want to do either of these? I will do a, that's not it. I will spend a gambit die for crippling shot.
Okay. Which one?
The one that I'm shooting. So the gunner on the one ship is dead, but the other one still has cannons firing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one with cannons firing. So
Okay.
its flight speed is halved, and it takes a bit extra damage, so that's a D8 plus 5 from my strength, plus 1 from the tactic thing, plus a D4 from my gambit. 16 damage.
Oh, nice.
How would you like to do this?
What?
How would you like to do this?
Sweet.
So, as the ship is flying and about to fire, I'm going to lock on to where the gunner should be sitting roughly, and I'm going to fire a blast, and it's going to go into the gunner's area and into the engine and out of the thrusters.
Okay, are you on the top gun or bottom gun?
The bottom gun.
Bottom gun. Okay, so as Hawk is moving it up a little bit more for you to target with the coordinates put in from Nora, you then are able to get down. As the gun on this one is flipped because they're like flying upside down a little bit, being stupid. As you then hit a as it hits the guy right in the gutter and through the other side. As then the ship is now on fire, you see that there's small explosions as it now is spinning in a left formation of now going a 540 off into the area, and then it explodes into space, leaving behind all the now burnt bodies, scrap, and whatever is left. The other one is looking over and is like, holy shit, and is going to now, oh wait, no, not yet.
It's still my turn, actually.
Oh, it's still your turn? Ooh.
Yeah, that was second attack.
Oh, you have a second attack? What?
Yep.
No fucking way.
Well, don't you worry, Adam. They're still flying past. Could you fix that, please?
18.
That hits.
You damn right he does.
Beginner's luck.
The wait was worth it.
18.
How do you want to do this?
So, riding the high from destroying that first ship, I'm gonna make aim to the second ship, and as it's flying in front of me, I'll launch off a second laser, and this one is going right into the cockpit.
Okay, so as the other one then explodes, you then quickly and you hit it dead center into where the cockpit would be. It then stops as though like the brakes just got hit on it, and almost tips over, and it almost like flips in a Coinbase way, as the front almost scratches your guys' ship, and then into the second explosion, following right behind you as you pass by right next to your friend, and we are now out of initiative.
Oh, man.
As we fly by, I'll say in a very different accent. Hoorah! Got him!
That was pretty wizard.
Oh, you're just killing me now. I run over to where Alex, where the ladder is leading to the gun pit. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. How did you do that?
Piloting was one of the classes I took. I didn't get very far in it because I was young, but it was one of the classes.
I'll remember back to a time that I crashed several training ships at the temple. Moving on.
I'm going to be sending over the spot, activating flame sweep to say, good soldier follows orders. I'm just joking, I don't actually do that.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, as we're now the Arc 170 is flying in front of us. I'll key on the comms. That's exactly as we intended it. Are you two all right, or did you waste my time?
How rough a shape is our ship? Is our ship totally fine, or was it like through shields and damaging the hull? And
You do have some slight scratch upon one of your wings. It's kind of smoking. Your stabilizer for that seems a little bit out, so you're now just like leaning this thing more towards the left now.
Get me off of this thing.
If you don't, I would say if you don't park soon, eventually, you don't know when, it will explode.
I need to set this down soon. One of the stabilizers is whacked. If I don't get this thing down, it's not going to end well for us. Got coordinates for us where we can land on planet?
Really quickly, I'll telepathically talk. Can I send them to the temple?
We can send them to the temple. They'll be safe there.
And then I will key on. I will key on my. Sorry,
Sorry. It's alright, I just said there's some fields on the side of some roofs.
Yeah, I'll contact you guys on Comlink. As a job, I would say it's still worth saving. As I would say, we need to get out of that ship. There is a temple down below us on the planet. I'll send you the coordinates now. Just get to that location and land as soon as you can. Then you might want to start running as soon as you hit ground.
Already heading towards the planet. Like
You flip around.
Like, in the ship, could I start playing with in the ship, see if I can like separate something so that it doesn't blow up, or just make sure that we get down safer?
Make me a tech roll.
You could deploy your S-foils and like disengage them from your ship. That's the way an Arc 170 works. The S-foils could...
That's a plus 5, so that's a 12.
That's a 12. Okay, yeah, you're able to use your S foils to stabilize you just a little bit more. folding them outwards. But even still, this main wing is feeling a little jittery. Not too bad, but it feels like you're almost like in a massage chair.
Alright, I'm going to try to sit her down as gently as possible, and then basically immediately cut all power. As soon as we're, like, touching,
I curse.
all power off.
Okay.
Curses
Make me a
in
pilot
native
check.
ship's tongue. You said you knew how to fly this thing.
I do.
And we will land.
Hold on.
Where do you want to land?
Are they, Plug, are they landing in the ruins or in like fields towards the side of the ruin?
Let's see where this roll takes us.
Oh no! If they land inside the temple and blow up, I'm going to kill somebody. Have either of you played KOTOR?
Oh, yes.
This is a resort that I spent one day doing. Please don't break it. Master Mandar's corpse is inside.
I just want to land.
Okay. Okay. So, as you are heading towards those coordinations, you then feel, plus the D3, okay, you then feel that the stabilizer is sort of calming down, but then quickly, as you're now floating down, you then go past the temple just a bit, as one of the S-foils from Atmosphere just now like flies off from the other side, as you then sort of spin a little bit, almost hitting ground as you
Alright, Blue, you can do this. I know you can do this.
as then you slowly hit a rock on the other side of the wing, and then you just flip and do like a full 540. You finally stop as a larger hill-based rock now finally ends your catastrophe, as you constantly keep hearing the windshield of it is now cracked. It looks like it had popped open, so you're ready to get out.
Well, here I go. Just slowly get out of this. And
How close are we landing to them?
You guys are in a big open field, so there's not much besides some rocks here and there. You're mostly surrounded by hilltop-based areas. So
Is the ruins connected to the fields, or is it?
no, you guys are going to be outside of the temple.
Yeah, we're gonna be probably around the entryway, like about probably I'd say. I'm not trying to take over the game. We'd probably be about 100 meters from the temple DM you'd say. So,
Yeah.
We're close to it, but they're not going to damage it at all if we land anywhere. We've got space.
A quick question on that regard. Is the ship, based on my mechanical know-how, with the ship powering down, is it still a risk of just going boom, or is it just dead?
It's make a
Make a tech roll.
make a tech roll. Yeah, make a tech roll. See if you actually know.
Open that one. All right then, keep your seat.
You know that if you were to turn this on right now, the fuel, since it looks like now it is leaking, if you were to activate a spark, kaboom.
Wouldn't it not end well for us?
Yeah, it would not end well for you. So as you guys are actually coming into atmosphere, the Vulture droid then detaches from your guys' hull, and then quickly does like a full flip and activates himself. As he activates himself and lands on his foils on the ground, and just and begins to like walk over to make sure everything is okay.
Near the crash site.
Their comms are offline. You can't talk to them. Have we landed?
Yeah, by now you guys have just landed. The Vulture droid like just did that 180 to land on the ground, so you guys are like good. Your stuff is stabilizing and everything, and the pit is now coming down.
So as the door is coming down, I will run like full speed out. No, wait! And the landing door is 2 feet on the ground. I will take a full step into open space and face plant onto the ground, and then very quickly stand up. No, don't charge me! Don't shoot!
I'm following after Nura.
I pull my blaster out and aim it straight at the Voltidroid. So
I'm literally waving my arms like probably 30 meters from your ship. No, shoot, Victor, please, we're very upset. I don't have time to deal with an anti-team.
did you name that thing?
Yeah. Well,
Do you know binary?
I do not.
Okay. Tyler, do you know binary?
I was only given. I literally could not pick another language, so no.
Cool. So you have no idea what the hell this droid's saying. Nora, you know what this droid is saying.
I also know.
And Avik, you know what this droid is saying. He's saying, "Aliens detected. Readying fire."
No.
He looks towards you and slowly begins to step down as he backs up and then.
I tell Tyler in the native Chiss tongue, okay, now this is our time to totally take advantage of whatever's happening here. I'll do the talking.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
All right, you see the droid is now has stood down. You then see a. Nora, just showing the picture. I can't even pronounce what the fuck the species is called. I'm sorry. Oh, it's in general chat? Okay. Do. Da da do 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 do.
Oh, are we scrolling through?
Yeah, scrolling through looking for the image. Sorry, the Isis Cantina music is stuck in my head permanently.
This part of the chat is brought to you by Squarespace. Shadow Legends.
Man, Raid Shadow Legends. I wish, man. I honestly wished.
Please get our shower, shave, and shit.
That's pretty much it. Shower, shave, and shit.
We are sponsored by Dollar Shave Club.
Okay.
Stalin executes all the doctors and
Would it be easier if I just looked up the name of the alien?
Yeah.
would be.
Okay, I have my.
So,
Just tell me the.
So you see
what is the race?
the Duridorian or Deathetherian. Hold on, let me actually fucking look it up.
Hold on, what?
You're a species.
Anyway, so
This
Stalin
live
don't-
stream.
Shouldn't it be on your character sheet?
This live stream brought to you by Blue Apron.
Okay, let's not actually put sponsors in here that I'm not sponsored by.
Oh wait, hashtag non-spawn.
Dratheos. Or Drathos.
Drathos?
Yes, I'm Drathos. Yes, I am Drathos. Wait, we have another Drathos?
No?
No, he's introducing your character to us.
Oh, yeah, I am a Drathos. If you want, I'll grab an image real quick. I'm sorry. I am a very tall, dark-skinned alien. I have
I'm looking at it.
red eyes. I am not a looker.
Yeah, this looks like a very creepy creature that would possibly, like, eat your brains.
I'm very intimidating. I'm 6'3". General chat, for those who don't know what I look like. I am wearing long brown Jedi robes, so it helps a little bit. My body is mostly covered, but that helmet's head is just poking out. You see my very ugly-looking jaw just flapping as I run out. I run over to Victor and like grab onto his leg, like trying desperately to get you not shoot at him.
Alright, well, me and my companion here he was hired to bring me here. I am from Alderaan. My name is Beaurain. I'm of House Thule. I'm a servant of Lord and Lady Thule, and I'd like to know if any of you guys know how to get into that wonderful building back there.
I will step forward. Abbott, do you want to introduce yourself to him, or do you want me to speak? Since we're both Jedi, I'll let you.
I'll speak. So, why? Before we answer that, why is it that you want in there?
Well, I was sent here by Lord Thule to collect some ancient documents from the Jedi Temple, I believe? I can't. It's before my time. I'm not really sure what a Jedi is, but
Mr. Plug, you said this train was covered with hills, right?
Huh?
Did you say that the train was like a bunch of like small hills?
Yeah, like almost like walling, like walling up an area.
It's not like mountainous.
Yeah, and it's not mountainous. It's just plains, but there's like very like steep hill pieces as well. Like it's weird.
Well, near to our ship, I'm going to hide down in the grass and aim my sniper rifle at those two just in case they start any shit.
Okay.
Do I need to make a stealth roll?
Sure. Are you wearing like your full outfit all?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, by the way, Hawk is wearing a full set of 212 phase 2 clone armor.
got it. I would like.
18.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Roll against the perception, I think.
Yeah.
Passive perception.
Yeah, passive perception.
Yeah, I would say, what's your passive perception?
Mine's 14.
Okay, so that works. Okay, so yeah, you totally don't see the yellow and white soldier in the grass. That yellow's like really blending him in.
This temple, it's old. It's something that my master would like to study, and I'm just. Bo is a survivor of the Purge and just not trying to let people know that he's interested in the Jedi Temple because he is a Jedi. So, yes, I'm trying to deceive you guys.
So you haven't said anything incriminating, so it's not deception. As Avik said,
Okay.
when you say this, I would like to walk forward, and I'd like to just preliminarily, I believe you know more than you're letting on. This is not a metagaming. This is what I was planning to do. So I believe you know more than you're letting on. I want you to tell me how you found this place, and I will wave my hand as I do so, casting Affect Mind. You have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Me. To who?
On the Mr. Bo over there.
All right.
Okay.
Bo, make a wisdom throw.
11, and then
That is
that's
that
not
is a failure. Mine is a 13, so I now have advantage on any and all charisma checks.
okay.
Cool. So as you. So, Bo, as you see him come up to you, he then waves his hand. As you then recognize what he does, but you unfortunately fall for the very same trick that most people do, and you reveal the information on why exactly you are here, or how exactly you came to know of the said information.
This is a hidden temple. You either need inside information from someone who's been here, or it's in the Jedi archives. So,
My guy is still kind of, she's kind of still kind of in the smoke. You can't get a great look at whoever it is, but they're kind of messing around with something on the ship. Or
Okay.
Okay. I hired this pilot. Bring me to the Jedi Temple. When I was.
my ship blown up.
Okay, we will take care of that. Jesus! I'm sorry.
the question, answer it.
When I was only 12, my clones turned on me. I escaped in an escape pod. I didn't know how to find anything, and the Thules picked me up. I was stranded mid-space. I don't know. I was on one little mission just after I became a Padawan to bring supplies to the 212, and out of the blue, my clones and I were playing Sabacc, and the next thing, I'm igniting my lightsaber to cut them down so I can get to an escape pod. I'm here because I'm trying to just learn. I became of age in my service to Lord Thule, and he let me free. I learned a lot, but I want to get back to this, to whatever this is.
After that little dialogue, I'll take a step forward. I have no idea, and then I will withdraw the effects of mind trick.
Okay.
And I'll look at Avic, back at him.
Avic and Nura, both around this time, both of y'all hear Hawk come over the intercom, or y'all's comm links, as quietly as he can, saying, "I've got both the strangest sight. If you say the word,
Avic, do you want to respond to that?
Yeah, I'll speak to my comm. They're friends. You don't need to shoot them.
Stand down.
So as I take a step forward towards Bo, I have no idea that you were a Jedi, but I still have to make certain there is no emotion.
I don't
you
really
can
know.
find it. You can find it in the Jedi background under.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I know. There might be peace for some of us, but for many of us, it already went out the window.
I will nod very slowly, as it has for many of us since the order. Well, this is awkward. Avic, perhaps you'd like to speak anything you want to say from this embarrassment.
We already went to the temple a little bit ago, I think yesterday. If
Yeah, it's
you
been
want
about a
to
day.
take a look at whatever we found in there, you're welcome onto our ship. We can get you back to Alderaan, wherever you need to go.
It's not a matter of trying to get back to Alderaan. I'm free now.
Yeah, Tyler, roll me real quick. Tyler, roll me 2 tech rolls. And then continue.
Right, keep going, Bo.
I don't want to. I want to learn all of this.
Then you can come with us. We'll take you wherever. Just
You can have the credits I have, but
we don't need it.
And as you know, you state all this, I'll take a step forward. Well, I do believe since you were so forthcoming with your information, this is Avic's brother. He is a former Jedi who was a Padawan who also survived the Order, as I'll call it. My name is Nura Bardon. I was an official Jedi Knight of the Order that served in the galaxy in a much less violent way. I was a hero and a helper, and I had no clone battalion when the Order was given. We are traveling the galaxy with a few companions of ours, simply seeking what we can, and we looked at what was left of the temple. There's simply not much left, but as my friend said, you're more than welcome to look through what we have.
wait a minute. Would I know that these two could pilot that size of a ship by themselves? Or function in it?
The YT 1300 or the ship you guys came from?
Yeah, he's asking if he's like, wait a second, 2 people, 1 freighter.
Han and Chewie is the easiest way I can put that.
Yeah, he's like, can these guys, he's wondering...
Make an
if the
insight.
character knows- Oh, insight check. And by the way, you don't have disadvantage on this because I removed the effects of mind trick.
Oh, okay, cool.
I found out you're a Jedi, I felt terrible about that. Like,
Alright,
oh.
so D20 plus 2.
Are you making me reveal your backstory immediately? I know you wanted to say that.
No, it's fine. 2. 4.
You've never seen this shit before in your life.
Okay, well, you know what?
I'm kidding. DM has to say.
I know, I find it funny.
Tyler, you collect your modification of an emergency generator.
That's Bo Rain, not Tyler.
No, Tyler was trying to get anything of value of his ship.
Oh, he rolled in general. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So we have an emergency generator. Anyway, Boring rolled a 4 insight check on whether or not only 2 people could fly the ship.
I'm not good at piloting at all, so I don't know anything.
Alright, anyway, Hawk, I believe you were going to...
Yeah, around this point in time, you see a clone trooper come walking from the direction of the ship. About 5'8", holding a sniper rifle, and he's got a holdout strapped to his waist, tech axe connected to a spot, like a chest holster, and then he's wearing like some survival gear for like harsh environments. Like, you get what I mean, like the whole cloak kind of thing almost. But not
Yeah.
quite a cloak.
Are you wearing a helmet? Okay, yeah. So I start shaking, my heart starts pounding, I am sweating profusely, and I fall to my knees, and I'm frightened.
Oh, he's also carrying a sniper rifle.
I put out a hand to Bo. He's our friend. He was the one who was flying the ship while I was shooting.
As he kind of goes down, can I it's weird, this is a personal thing, DM, could I use my telepathy, my telepathic contact with other creatures that understand me? Could I make a wisdom throw against his wisdom throw and attempt to calm him down enough to the point where he's not frightened anymore?
Is there a force-like ability like this?
No, there's no force ability like. I think it's fair to dying to stabilize him, but he's only terrified. So, the point is, could I just essentially overcome his panic and calm him down? Could I bring him back to reality? It's just it's the complete homebrew thing that we tried. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just asking if I can. Like, see whether I can.
Sure, make me saves, make me throws.
Okay, so you're gonna make a wisdom.
Let's see where it goes. No one knows.
Okay,
And
so
Roll wisdom and 20 plus your.
both of you add 3.
Oh, an additional 3? Okay. Alright, so it's your wisdom plus your save, it's your d20 plus your saving throw plus a 3.
okay. So
Because you're within 5 feet of me.
okay, and then
And
plus 3.
So is that a 17?
Yeah.
Wow. You normally would just add the modifier instead. Alright, then fine.
Sorry, can I do plus 5 plus 3 in the same?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Reroll d20 plus 5 plus 3. I'm sorry to take so long, everyone. I wanted to try this. This is the fun thing. It's like when we do RP stuff like this. D20
Yeah,
plus
that's
5
fine.
plus 3.
Got it.
Well, whatever your saving throw is. What is your saving throw for wisdom?
4. I was reading.
So yeah, it's a d20 plus 4 plus 3. Mine's a 5.
Okay. Here I go. Oh, damn it.
You need
I
escalation.
know, I'll throw first.
Okay, go.
17.
Cool.
17 on that. Double
Cool.
on 17. So exclamation d20 plus 4
Yeah.
plus 3.
Got it. Plus 4 plus.
Because anyone within 5 feet of me gets my wisdom to their saves.
Okay, so 15. So
Alright, so I win.
Yeah, so using...
At the beginning... Sorry. Do you want me to describe it again?
There you go.
Alright, so as you begin to panic, I take the long claw-like fingers. By the way, Tyler, you can see me doing this. I take my long claw-like fingers and grasp your head, a little strongly. I put my own head against yours, closing my eyes, and just your mind blanks for a second, like all thought is lost, and you're floating in white. And I just... There is no
passion.
There is the force. Okay. And then I will be in your mind. Prepare.
As that's happening, I kind of, you see, younger, you see kind of long black hair on her back, just kind of drags something away from the ship. I'm like, alright, so, and I turn around to the soldier, and I just kind of lower my hand onto where my, there's a blaster rifle resting on my back. I'm like, what's a soldier doing here?
Here's our pilot.
Okay.
I will open my eyes. Well, real quick, before Tyler goes on, I'll open my eyes, pull away from him, release my hand, I'll sit kneeling directly in front of him. You take as much time as you need. And I will leave the mental link open if you need to draw strength from me. So I will constantly be telepathically with you, just in case you start to panic again and you make more rolls.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so as you are now looking, Bo, as you're now looking at the clone trooper, you see that you're now calm. You're able to realize that he's not one of them, but you still have a slight little bit of mistrust. Okay, Tyler, now you can go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
So, ex-soldier.
Yes.
As the young chess looks at the group and... Alright. Well, I've got this thing and I kick, any of you guys trained in, mechanics?
Nope.
I don't think I.
Oh, cool.
It's large, but it was definitely part of the ship. But it's actually in, like, you don't see any scratches, you don't see any damage on it. I'm like, so, yeah. So this will count for what? 2% of what you owe me now?
Yes, I understand. What are we taking care of?
Start dragging away. Could you guys give us like a lift?
I'll help her. You guys, don't worry about it.
You guys can fly on the ship if you need to.
Do I call you by your number? Is there a CT number I should call you by?
Safety 3313.
Alright. Good to see you. Good to see you.
As they're having that little awkward exchange, as Tyler, your character's name is.
I told you.
Yeah, you have it. So as you begin to kind of walk towards our ship, I assume you are dismissively walking past everybody else.
I'm just kind of dragging this piece of equipment like.
As you begin to drag it towards the ship, thankfully for the rest of the party members out of the R2 for a second, I will walk over to you, I'll pick up the object using force pull and kind of hold it, and I will begin to walk towards the ship. Please allow me to show you one of our private quarters, young man. I believe it will be most agreeable to yourself.
I thought you guys were all dead. And they kind of start moving.
You've been flying with one.
Oh, way to out me, bro.
Well,
You just
that's
have
awesome.
to-
Way to out me, bro. I know, but shit. That would have been great.
What happened?
Oh, trust me, my dear. I'm only 42 years old. If you would kindly join me on board our ship, I will make sure that you get situated in a most ship-safe order.
Oh, you...
So, out of what would my character know of Jedi? Seeing how she's been kind of outer rim, hut space, like what is she?
Well, I mean, from her experience with me, she knows that I'm incredibly annoying, overbearing, and that I can lift things with my mind.
Also, can I go over and just
Make me a lore check.
gently? Can I just gently honk her on the head?
Yeah, push.
No, I want to do a kiss me.
Okay, I was going to send a rock to my head.
Wait, what meme?
Oh, my rolls today.
Alright, well, you've only heard rumors.
Right, yeah.
Besides what you've only heard from rumors, which are now kind of correct to what they tell of these, where people have talked about through your travels that there are people that are able to use their mind to do these types of abilities, and a few of them are called Jedi, and you've heard some remnants of like, oh, there's these other guys that were Jedi, but they're not Jedi. They're like anti-Jedi. But that's about it. That's all you really know.
Hey, Abby.
Yeah.
You said you guys found some things in the temple already?
Yeah, Nura and I went spelunking and found some books, some data pads, a holophone.
Did you?
While they're saying this, I'm going to scan the field to make sure there's no path hounds sneaking up on.
Okay. Stop that.
I think you don't find the DM.
So, well, what were you saying?
I was just wondering if you had any of that stuff on the ship. I don't want to disturb anything in the temple.
Yeah, we took it with us, as well as some broken lightsaber parts.
Haven't seen mine in a long time.
I saw mine recently today. It's still broken.
Understood. I'll be on the ship then.
All right.
I'm gonna retrieve my bags.
Are either of you hurt or anything from the ship crash?
Oh.
Are either of you hurt?
I'm feeling fine. I've already had this scar on my hand, so that's the only thing that I'm upset about. But
what about you, Blue Lady?
Fine. Scratch a little. It's fine.
in Chiss, I ask her, "What is your name?"
I kind of pause for a second, then respond, and then keep going.
I just go over, put a hand on the blue lady, and I'll just give you like a bit of force to make you not hurt someone.
Little force heal? Okay.
Not heal. Lend.
Interesting.
Okay.
What does that do for her?
If you're missing any HP, you regain 5.
Essentially, it gets rid of the ache and the pain you felt from the crash. That's how that power works. You're essentially giving you painkillers, and you feel a little bit better than you normally do. Sorry, DM.
It's alright. It's alright. So yeah, you feel a little better.
I get the rest of my stuff out of the seat I was in, put on my cloak that is clearly a little more elegant than it should be.
Cool.
Alright, let's get going.
Alrighty, so you guys are currently now all together on a YT 1300 freighter. So yeah, nothing really else is going on. There is another communication coming through. I never saved photos of it, did I? In the chat, I've only posted them.
Let's just assume it's halfway between how Lando treats the Falcon and how Han treats the Falcon.
You'll occasionally see me just cleaning up randomly. It's just in my nature.
As I'm walking in with Tyler's character, that don't know him yet, I'll open up one of the storage bays, and Tyler's character, you will see a shutdown HK assassin droid.
Yeah, you see a HK unit in the closet going under maintenance.
Huh. I haven't seen one of these things fully intact in a while.
Yes, his name is U-115. He is a auxiliary HK unit. Very impressive in, what was it? Facilitating communications, he said.
Do I know what these things are made for?
Actually, yeah, you do. Since you're a bit of a droidy-based person, you understand that these are very old models of like first Old Republic, like really old Republic droids. These were used back then when the Sith were taking over and all this stuff. You've done a little bit of history. So yeah.
This is memory core not right yet, so I kind of start messing around with it. And what did you say? Like diplomacy?
This is take this with a grain of salt. By the way, I wouldn't touch. He said that his main function was to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. Now, he did say that immediately before blasting someone's brains out, so I don't exactly know what that means, but other than that, I don't mess with him. He's touchy.
These are diplomacy droids. They're assassin droids. They're not made for talking, they're made for 100% murder.
Well, all I know is that he said what he said, and all I know is he's good for protection. But on a more serious note, he was lost for a long time, and he was seeking a purpose. He found purpose in protecting Abic, and I've asked him to personally protect him should anything happen to me. So he is a very valued member of our party, and he does not like being tampered with.
He broken? He's not on right now. I kind of open up my bag and you see a pretty intensive collection of repair tools kind of sitting in there, and kind of a wrapped object in the bottom of all the clothes and all that. If you want me to have a look at him,
She's kind of.
Don't, please, don't. This is. I've seen what he can do. I did not know how many times he would break an arm until I had met him. You need to at least wait until he's awake before you become his next victim when trying to tap him. If it turns on, I can't do it. He's very touchy about
fine. Yeah. I don't want to get murdered by robot boy over there. Anything fixed around here? I mean, pretty good shape.
This place is pretty clean, but it's a little dusty over there. I'll be right back.
Do you have a name?
Nova.
Okay.
Nova, a rather beautiful name. I am Nurabada, and this is my friend Abastra.
It's me, Nova.
As far as fixing, Abbott, you're much more the technologically advanced young man. What do you think?
You don't have a mechanic on here? It's physical pain.
Well, yes.
I'm gonna look at your engines, make sure you don't blow yourselves up. Excuse me. Immediately walking away towards the engine.
CT-3313.
Yes.
You need anything? Water, tea.
What?
I was just wondering if you needed anything. I'm just checking on the feel of the ship, just seeing how everybody's doing.
I'm currently in the cockpit at the moment.
Okay.
Checking stuff.
I'm gonna go and follow Nova into the engine.
Oh my god, my rolls!
Anyway, as Nova, are you still using the general chat to roll?
God, I'm so sorry. Keep on clicking out.
It's alright, I do it too. Everyone does it. It's alright, guys. I'm not too picky if it happens.
No, I'm not being picky. I'm like, did you roll? I was like, anyway, so, as they're doing their things, I'm going to end this little thing. I'm gonna crack open one of my rations. I'm gonna hold up a couple of tea bags in Bo's direction. I heard you mention tea. I do happen to have some tea from Volusia in my travels. Would you mind having a few cups with me and possibly relaxing after that little episode? I think we could both use it.
I would love some, if it's at all possible. I heard you found a holocron?
We did indeed, but that'd be something that Abbott would have to deal with. I did not want to touch it. So anyway, I'm gonna end out Tyler and I. We're just gonna be not Tyler. We're gonna end Bo and I are just gonna be drinking tea this whole time. I don't want to hog anymore on tea, so we're just preparing and drinking tea.
I'm just going into the engine with Nova so I can help her with whatever.
Okay. So, as you guys are doing that, and I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say.
You all level up 4 times?
That's funny. As you guys are relaxing, getting a little more acquainted with one another, a communication then comes on from the rebels coming back around from the moon, as they are hailing your guys' ship. And as you're doing that, Jedi. Actually, I forgot. I gotta add someone as that now.
Wait, what?
You know, that title thingy that I give you guys? Cause... yeah.
I don't.
So... Jedi! Make me a perception rolls.
Both of us?
All of us.
All of the Jedi. So, my perception is a +3, so it's a D20 plus 3.
D20 plus 4.
That's a 17.
Okay, we got a 17. We got a 21. We got a 19. Awesome. So, as this communication is also being hailed through, and Hawk, I believe you could be able to hear it. You guys then feel a great whoosh into the senses of the Force, as you feel as though something in the locker that Avik, you know where it is.
What is that?
The feeling of the holocron.
So I immediately stand up, dropping my spoon. Okay.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm heading to my locker now.
What's happening right now?
What you can feel is that the holocron has activated in some way or another.
What, do we meet somewhere? Are we supposed to sit somewhere? I don't really, are we gonna...
Abbott is going over to a storage container in the main hold. We're watching him.
Okay, do we need to hold hands?
We're off to see the holocron of the Jedi!
So Abbott, as you pull the holocron out, I'm just gonna force pull that holocron out of your hand, and I'm going to grab it and...
No, you're not.
Okay,
No, you're not.
I'm a Jedi Knight here. Anyway.
Okay. So, as you see the holocron, you see that its corners are beginning to twist, like... in different order, as it is flashing like demi-blue, then bright blue, going in a wave fashion. It's like... ooh, ooh, ooh. So... what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna try and deactivate the holocron.
Okay. Make me a wisdom throw.
Okay, save.
Just a throw.
Would this be with proficiency?
No.
22.
Okay, so as you are trying to get in connection with the holocron, it then shuts off for a quick second. For about 2 minutes, nothing happens, and then it just activates again and is doing the twisting of the corners again.
Should we shoot it?
Abbott, please, just... would you please do it?
I'll hand the holocron over to Nura.
I could shoot it with lightning.
I will, hold the holocron. Do I know how to open the holocron? Do I remember to do that?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I will immediately. Tyler and Nova, are you in the room?
No, it wasn't the engine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So,
focused on the engine, dude.
so as both of you are watching me, I will toss the holocron up into the air. Both of my legs will cross, and I will not like vertically move. I will be floating in midair, and the holocron, as it is falling back down, suddenly stops directly in front of my face. My hands will come up and cross, and the holocron will just.
Well, as the holocron is doing this, it then changes on how you're doing it. Make me a wisdom throw, Nora.
Alright, so the holocron itself actually changes on activation.
It's changing the way it is activating.
And what does that mean?
You'll find out when I explain it in great detail.
Go for it.
So, as you are trying to activate this, the pattern in the activation is different from how you originally knew. This one is a bit stranger. Instead, even Avik wouldn't know if he even tried to tap into it, that it seems to have changed in its own code as you hear a choo, 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 as little pins from the centerpieces of the holocron begin to come out and float. The center of the emblems begin to turn in left to right formation as though they're like connected together, and it begins to spin in almost a ball fashion, but with the corner pieces now coming off and folding out. The symbol then finally as little bits of blue steam begin to generate out of it. It then finally folds out of itself, falls onto the ground, and shows a crystal in the center of the room now, and in it is a star map of various planets in various locations, as though you are looking into the blackness of space itself with your own galaxy in front of it. And right now it is flashing in a particular area that that you have not yet visited. It is somewhere, because it also has the locations of the areas close to Nalhutta space, and somewhere in between near the star cluster of the star cluster, fucking what? I can't think. The star cluster of P9, the square section, in what you know is sector My Tararanor.
Okay, let me look that up.
It's just the planet, doesn't have a name or anything.
I don't get it. Did this do this before?
No.
Okay. What do we do?
Heading to Hawk. Do you open the communication?
Is the communication like pinging at me or something?
Yeah, it's pinging if you're in the cockpit.
Okay, then I guess I'll open communication.
The rebel leader that had came before, I believe I described him. He comes on and says, "YT-1300, we see that there's some debris left out into the vacuum of space. Could you explain what has happened?"
Pirate ships decided they were going to attack some people flying with Dentwing. We took care of it.
Are those people safe?
Yes, sir.
Very good, soldier. Anyway, we were wanting to make sure you were all right. We're going to be leaving the system and heading to a new sector to to the I just said it. I'll get it. To the my Toro sector to get to Raccoon. Raccoon? I don't know how the fuck you say that. It has too many U's. Raccoon. Yeah, P9. In the My Taranaro sector.
P8, P9, the sector P9.
No, not sector P9. The square outline.
Square P9. In my Toronor sector, that's Trandosha and Kashyyyk.
There you go.
Alright, so as we finally figure out where we are in the galaxy, I will open my eyes and still floating, keeping the holocron open. Directing us towards a space that's not exactly safe at this moment in time. The Empire has a large amount of presence on Kashyyyk and, well, Trandosha. I never wanted to go there before, but I don't think I do now.
You know, I can speak both of those natives.
There was a couple on Kashyyyk, if you remember.
I do remember, but I don't believe I want to go there when it's under Imperial control.
I'm pretty sure.
Anywhere we go that's not a backwater outer rim planet is going to be under Imperial control.
Well, then we need to go to a backwater outer rim planet.
Well, if the holocron is heading us towards Kashyyyk and Trandosha, don't you think, maybe we should follow what the Force wants us to do?
You listen here, young man. You have no idea what the Force does or does not want you to do. You left the Force a long time ago. Meanwhile, I have it.
There is no motion, right?
Oh, don't you break that at me. And I will calm down, levitate down. I apologize. You are right. The will of the Force guides us to this location, and I should better control my fears. So I will close the holocron, shoot it into my own hand, and I will hand it back to Adam.
Cool. The holocron had formed back into its own original thing, crystal and all, and is... So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to take the holocron and head out to the cockpit, and I'll walk in on Hawk as that message is going through. Hey, do you think that we could ask them to bring us with them?
I assume we could ask them.
They look... So, are you coming into the communication array area thing that pops up?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and sit down in the pilot seat so I'm more level with the hologram. Excuse us, you said you were going into word I can't pronounce, sector, yes?
Yes, we're heading into the My Toranora sector. We're heading over to Raccoon. To Raccoon.
Would you be able to transport us there as well? We have something that just came up, and we've got to go over there.
I see why not, but you'll have to hurry. We're setting out in just a few moments. If you connect to our ship, we can be able to bring you in and bring you aboard.
All right, we can do that immediately.
Nova, how are the engines?
Yeah, Nova, how are the engines?
How are they?
Well, from your earlier roll, you see that, yeah, they look pretty fine. The fuel in them's looking pretty okay. It's strange how this one takes this particular type of fuel. You've never really seen YTs known to use ion, but, yeah.
I've never seen a YT use ion, but besides that, you hear team of metal. Seems to be pretty good shape.
Well, I can't promise you all the pay in the galaxy, right? kind of have a mission, if you will.
Not like I have anything better to do right now.
That's a good point. Anywho, anything, I'll be up here in the cockpit with CT-3313.
I'm already
Is it
in
a
the
nickname or something, or I'm gonna have to like write that down somewhere?
I just got used to calling him that back in the day.
You can call him Hawk.
Oh,
That's a lot easier.
he has a nickname. Good. I forgot they gave themselves nicknames.
No, but you're a good pilot, right? Yeah, maybe you should
I mean,
have
better
Hawk
if the
pilot.
ship isn't blowing up around us, but yeah, I'm a good pilot.
Yeah, maybe you and Hawk should be the ones piloting.
Cool. When you guys are both piloting together, since you guys are both pilots, I will be giving you not just regular advantage, but super advantage.
I don't know how the recording is going to like you using that voice mod. So hyper advantage. That's double or triple?
No. That's super. Super is triple.
You get advantage twice. So yeah, you get to roll 3 times, and yeah.
Yeah, hyper is 4 times.
Right?
Yeah. It's a homebrew thing he does. Hyper disadvantage.
No, it's not a homebrew thing. It's part of the StarWars5e.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that was a thing. I gotta use that.
Yeah, look it up in players and combat.
And,
So,
yeah.
So yeah,
I'm gonna sit down. Is anybody sitting with me?
Hawk.
You can see my hands kind of very quickly find the proper controls to turn this thing on and get everything powered up. Probably not the first time I've been in a ship like this.
Good job. Slap. And I will provide guidance, so whatever
I'm going to
you
predict the
roll,
future, and
when
it's
you
a
roll,
nat 1!
So whatever you roll when you're done rolling a d4. You didn't do a
Holy
you
shit.
didn't do a d20.
Holy whoa, roll 35. I didn't see this.
No. You didn't do a d20. You just did 20.
You just, again, you did what my players do sometimes. You put down a card that said,
Oh, it's doing multiplication. 17. Okay.
Okay, so you roll. Hawk, you don't need to roll.
The 24.
and then you add an E4. You add an E4 on top of it because he gave you guys.
So 29 or 28.
That's a D4.
D4.
It's a 26 then.
Oh, 26. There you go. Cool. So you instantly like and Hawk, you're helping out with all the other systems, stabilizing everything, getting all set up as you are lifting now up off of the ground very quickly and just sending yourselves flying into the air. So yeah. So you guys are now in open space as you are now coming across the Corellian space freighter. The same type that Princess Leia was on during New Hope. As you connect over onto the side of it, you guys now just, as you're looking how big you are compared to the ship is bigger, but you guys just look like you're like an extra set of armor off to the side. As you like are connecting up to it quite quickly.
Yeah, as we hook on, I'm going to, walk into the cockpit area and very quietly, just in front of Noah, like between where her hands are, the controls, like put 2 silver credit chips worth 100 credits each. Little extra incentives. I don't know.
You, like, not even pausing, pick it up and put it.
So that's 200. That's 200 credits added to what you already had.
Nerd. Do you, just because I have it tucked over to the side, it doesn't need to be a high roll, like maybe 12 or something, but you roll perception check.
Absolutely. You see what my perception is? I have a 3. I know what he's doing.
No, I'm looking up something funny.
Okay, you pass. You pass.
Okay,
You see a blanket sitting over on the side, and just barely around the edge, you see what looks like a blue lightsaber and a man dressed in clone armor.
I'll stop. I will stop. Force pull, and I will grab that blanket, and I will hold up the full thing.
You see, well, Plug, you go ahead and re-describe what it was.
Oh, this is Hawk stuff? Oh, so as you are looking at the blanket, you then see that it is a depiction of what seems to be the 212 all together on each side, and in the center of it is Obi-Wan Kenobi in his Clone Clone Wars based armor, holding up his lightsaber, and the blade is shooting all the way up to the other side of it.
Is that Master Obi-Wan?
Yeah, we got the blanket back on Ryloth. It was a gift from the people there.
I will, lower the blanket a little bit, and I'll hug it in my chest. Hulk, wouldn't distract you if I poke through a rope.
I'll spare as much time as I can.
I'll lean down against the wall. Avic and Bo are in the room as well. We're all in the room. I'll just lean back, holding the blanket close. Master Obi-Wan Kenobi was a great Jedi and a great man. I haven't seen him in years, and I know he survived the purge, but he was a man of character. He was a man of wit. He was one of the greatest Jedi I've ever met. That's the best, well, aside from one other Jedi, his apprentice. Master Kenobi was someone we should all try to emulate. And, well, if we ever do find him, it would be a great honor to speak with him once again. And I'll turn towards Ark. You should be honored to have armor that has belonged in his battalion. Master Kenobi was quite a gift.
I received that from Ryloth whenever we went to one of the villages.
Sorry.
I'll be holding the blanket very close to me, and I'll use force pull, and I'll go gingerly fold it up and put it right back where it was. I know it gets cold in space, but use that to keep ourselves warm and keep it more as a memorial. It was made for us as well, so.
I planned on putting it there, keeping it safe anyway.
So I will just sit over by the blanket, have one hand on it, and just not move.
Alrighty, so as you guys are oh boy. Oh, hold on. I gotta get something that's funny. So as you guys I am focused. So as you guys are now hooked up onto the thing, you feel that they are beginning to head out into orbit, or into hyperspace, as you hear the as we will now take... Or right before you jump, what?
Right before we jump into hyperspace, and I'll look up at Turner and be like, "You want to take a seat?"
I would say, no, as I fall over onto my side as we...
And we are going to take a 10-minute break. Enjoy the suffering.
gonna go see Jim.
I can't hear anything.
Can you just type exclamation points to skip?
Hi. I can't hear anything. I hear it. Really low.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, there we go. Wait. I'm so confused.
Look, I'm all fine for having music during the break, but my goodness.
I'm sorry.
We want to talk. We gotta do something.
You can turn down the volume of it.
That
You
doesn't
can't.
matter. The bot is still in the channel. That it's sucking up the bandwidth and you just talk. I can hear you with the bot because you're like.
Sorry.
Anyway, how are you recording this session? No, it's fine. It's fine. How are you recording this session?
Steam Labs OBS.
So this, I want you to send this to me because my players need to see how I play.
I'll try to, but I can't find any good recording-based studios to actually like see it. It's just like a whole file of memory.
Okay, then send them to me anyway, and I'll be able to. Wait, it's an audio recording.
It's audio and visual.
So you're videoing capturing. I think recording.
Yeah, you can even go on my stream right now. It's streaming. Just go to Mr. Plugington Twitch. Here.
Okay. Do you know how to save the stream?
Yeah, I know how to save the stream, I believe.
Then allow me to save the stream, and I'll tell them to look on your channel for the most recent one.
Okay.
I want my players to see this because I've been for them for a full year. They've never ever seen me play. And by the way, must I say, this is an absolutely stellar session. Bo and Nova, you guys added 2 more active talking RPers to our game. Lanny usually isn't just talkative, he usually goes with the flow, and I'm very overbearing. Abbott is just a little resistant. So thank you for adding a lot of depth to our session and giving us people to talk to rather than each other.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was looking for a Twitch stream.
The point is, thank you for joining our campaign. You two are already wonderful additions. Tyler, you're a woman, so that makes you extra weird. But hey, we're glad to have you.
Oh, hey, open broadcaster software could work on here too.
Do I just type in plug into?
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/plugin.
If you can't find it that way, then it's just all lowercase, no space or dot, Mr. Pluggington.
Oh, Mr. Pleasanton.
By the way, I will say this. Disney announced over the weekend that they are now allowing other studios outside of EA to use their licenses, i.e. Star Wars, Disney, anything that Disney owns is now free grab for any game dev.
Dude, thank the fucking Lord Disney has finally stepped down a bit with that ruling. God, my God, I felt so bad for the YouTuber that was trying to do the Darth Vader series that he was filming. There was this YouTuber who was wanting to do like a Darth Vader story of like his own, and Disney's all like, "Oh no, we're gonna take the money from that." And then Lucasfilm stepped in and was like, "No, bitch, you're not gonna take the money from that. I'm not gonna take the money for that." But he's also not gonna get the money as well because that's something you can't do because Star Wars is open freely to everyone. So, no one got the money for that video, and I believe he stopped doing it until something changes with that. Yeah, I can hear it too.
Oh, we can hear the recording.
Sorry.
Sorry. Close it out before everybody watching the stream later on has a brain fart.
He's still muted.
Yes, I know. Let's play something a little bit more appropriate and something that I think we won't really want to skip. What? You gotta skip this one.
Oh, man.
Okay, yeah, let's skip it.
Yeah, I can get with it.
He took it away. Alright, that's fair.
Wise.
I don't. Gotta skip.
Not even playing.
You gotta skip. You shouldn't take the ball. You don't stop it from playing.
You're welcome.
Game over.
Alright, now disconnect the clock by using exclamation point disconnect so that it actually disconnects. It doesn't just sit in the chat waiting to play and then it's called on.
So should we continue?
I believe when talking about, yeah.
Alrighty.
Also, hit exclamation point fuck off, one word.
Yeah, that works too.
No.
Why not? Just do that.
Just do disconnect. Exclamation point disconnect.
It's the same thing.
Wait, what the?
There's something I gotta tell you. You ever stare up at the night sky and
Well,
wonder if someone might be
seriously,
looking
you're the
back
only one
at
who
you?
can disconnect the bot, and it's going to affect our voice if you don't. So go ahead and hit exclamation point disconnect in the main chat. Thank you. Again, I'm sorry to make a point of it, but it makes it very much harder to hear. because it's, again, stuck in bandwidth to it, so it can be heard.
Oh, that's why. My bad. I gotta add that.
That's why I can't hear you when you're doing your amazing little intros.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
I heard a little bit. I caught the idea of it, but my goodness. I have to say, young man, you have a strange fascination with musical art. By the way, for those of you that are watching the stream in the future, or for those of you that have watched Critical Role, I came up with my character before ever watching the first season of Critical Role. I know I sound almost exactly like Tiberius from Critical Role. I did not rip him off. I came up with this idea myself.
I was wondering where I heard that voice before.
I started watching, came up with my character for the campaign, then I started watching, I was like, huh, that's actually really close to my character. That's actually really close. Okay, this guy's a carbon copy of me. What's going on? You're playing D&D. I would think the Dragonborn in this game. I did the whole first character on the Oh, Hawk, finally, Hawk's here. Alright, let's continue on. Alex, what did you post?
Well, excuse me, princess. I fucking love that
Okay, I
meme.
get that reference, and I don't think I want to. Let's go.
Alrighty, so as you guys are now coming out of hyperspace, you see the planet. I gotta zoom into the fucking thing so I can actually fucking get the information for the planet. Raku.
Yeah, Raccoon. Do we know anything about Raccoon? Do I know anything from my travels about Raccoon?
Not really. Make me a lore check.
Yes! You've activated my trap card! I am +6 in lore!
Okay. You know that Raccoon was a planet that was located, of course, in its own system. It was a rando run hyperlane, connected to the planet of the worlds Chamble and Kashyyyk. It was colonized by a sentient Wookiee species, as well as it being a shipyard in which freighters and yachts of aesthetically pleasing design were manufactured. So it's more of a manufacturing-based world.
As we come out of hyperspace, that awesome light shipyard in this area, actually designed to do freight, with the system. Perhaps they might have some things that would enhance our ship. We did get that money from Java, so perhaps we could use it to upgrade our
Right, I guess we could probably try and find a place to set this down.
What are the natives here?
Wookiees from free years, thankfully. The Empire doesn't seem to have expanded their horizons here yet, else there'd be a Star Destroyer right in front of us.
So there's literally only that information that I gave you about that planet. So, yeah, I get to mess around here.
This is what happens when you plug homebrew material, ladies and gentlemen. We all die. Oh no.
So as you guys are actually coming into orbit, you see that into the orbit area, you see that this planet has a manufacturing-based ring, very similar to other planets that Imperial Rule has, but this one is not Imperial controlled at all. This is actually owned by a separate company that has been funded by other companies that you don't know which companies, but it's just a big one. As you see, a lot of the ships that are coming out are really fancy base ships. You see like some ships that are made out of like pure chrome and silver. You do see that a few older ships are being like smelted in there, including a couple damaged TIE fighters that have been sent to this area as well. The planet itself is more of a greenish type planet with some variations of brown spots. These are where like majority of the civilization areas that are on this planet are here, but a lot of them are the civilizations are mostly like working factories and stuff. So
I guess my only question is, guys, what are we doing here?
Well, I would say we look around to see if there's any upgrades we want, and then we head for the sheep.
am I on the rune slave?
Yeah, refuel here.
And then
I would
am I
not
going to
go
the
close to
Empire?
the Empire set up a slave operation for the Wookiees to become. I would not like to get involved in any really tiny ones.
Well, we can go casually, just wanderers or traders or whatever. They don't have to know anything about it.
There is no one allowed on the sheep except rules. I would not like to go anywhere near that system. It's
What
under
about-
military control.
Oh, military control. I thought it was just general control.
No, the stormtroopers are walking around on the street asking the Wookiees to onto their slave transports.
So as you guys are coming out, you then see that the rebel ship is beginning to get ready to detach your guys' ship. As they look over and says, "We're getting," as communication is being hauled towards Hawk.
I activate communication.
Cool. As it pops back up, the commander comes on to the communications and then says, we're contacting you to let you know we're getting ready to detach your ship. If you're wanting to head to your destination, you can, or do as you please. But please do not follow us. We do not want any attention drawn to our ship.
That's fair.
Good luck to you all, and may the Force be with you. As he then ends his end of the communication.
Okay. So, as we're flying down, right? We're flying down towards the planet.
Not towards the planet, towards the ring.
Oh, there's a ring of space stations around the actual planet. Okay. Sweet. So it's like 2 hours. So, and inside of the hangar,
What's that?
Yeah, sounds good.
If I can I overhear them talk about like sneaking onto planet?
we're all in the same room.
Do I know any tricks that can be used to help mask a ship and make it easier for those looking for
I don't think we're sneaking. We're just going down.
Yeah, this is neutral. And
Yeah, this is neutral space.
We're not going to the sheep.
I'm asking about
No, we're not going to the sheep yet.
Not yet. Save that question for later. Save that question for later. I
asking if
know
there's
what
any.
you're saying.
If we're going to a planet that has ship stuff, I'm asking if there's anything I can add to the ship that would make it easier for us to sneak onto the
she's
ship.
got a good
Yeah.
point. Or she has.
That's what
Make me... What's the stat thing for tech? Is it intelligence?
We're not going to Kashidi yet, so just save it for when we do.
Let's say this, if we find any parts or any abilities that any of us have that could get us onto Kashyyyk a little bit easier, then we'll begin to discuss going there, but for now, I am very against it, and so is Adam.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do, Tyler, we'll see what we can do about it, but, yeah, we'll play it by ear.
CT figured out. When you bring us in, if it's Wookiees that we're communicating with, I'll
I'm not very versed in true.
When Blood just bursts into laughter.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I swear, if we tried to speak true, I will gut you.
So, as you guys are heading in, as you guys are approaching one of the hangar bays, at least what looks like an empty one, one of the, an open communication, hails towards your ship. As you patch it through,
I'm asking the others, should I patch it or...
Go ahead.
Alright, once I say go ahead, I'm going to patch it or...
okay, so as you are patching it through, you then see a full-plated, armored, best-guard, covered Mandalorian in front, and looks towards you and says, "You don't have authorization to come into this bay. State your business or we'll have troops come out and fire upon you."
It's touching down for refueling and possible modifications.
Modifications? And what sort of modifications you're trying to look for?
Just whatever's available that we can hopefully pay for.
We do have some few items, but you still need a grant permission to be able to land here.
I'm going to step up behind Hawk, and into view of the Mandalorian would be credits the valid identification for you.
Make it 150 and you got a deal.
Understood.
I'll come directly to you. No lollygagging or trying to sneak away. As then he ends his communication, and
Did I just accidentally
Insight check on that.
Did I accidentally bargain half of the credit I was willing to pay?
Yes.
Yeah, I only give 150.
wait, what did you say?
300.
Oh, I didn't hear him. I thought you said 150 or 100.
No, alright, that's 150. Yeah, man, that mark is not like you. There we go.
I ready up my blaster.
Okay.
I would make an insight check on this guy. So that's a 22.
Insight check. Well, you do know that he is a Mandalorian. You do know that he is wearing that very armor, and he looks like the type of person that would definitely kick your ass and everyone around you.
Did he look like he was like, oh, this looks like an easy prey, I'm gonna like get the money and then just rob them? Or is it okay, they've paid, they're good on that, it's fine.
You do see that he looks like he's a little proud in what he's saying so far. But otherwise, you know that this is Mandalorian styled communication, so even then it's hard to tell. Even with that high roll. So, as you guys are landing into the hangar, and you come out, loading ramp and all, you see this Mandalorian who is now about 7 feet tall, is a hulking beast of just pure muscle, because this Mandalorian does not look human in any way.
How tall is he? Cut out.
7'4". Yeah, and this Mandalorian looks like a wall of a fucking creature.
Does he have like hair peeking out in between the armor plate?
What? What's that?
Does he have like hair peeking out between the armor plates or something?
Doesn't look like he has any hair, but his muscles are exposed near the arms at least. And they are veiny, they are huge, and they are at the ready. As he looks over down towards you and says, "So, you're the ones that were on the communication hub. Where's my credits?"
So very quickly, before anybody else can do anything, I'll kind of like lightly push them out of the way, and I will with great flourish bow deeply, and in my outstretched left hand suddenly like ding, like 150 credits of gold pieces.
He quickly catches them. He quickly catches them in his fat 3-fingered hand. As he looks and opens it and says, "No."
I'll bet that you don't know that it's metagame.
I'm asking that out of here.
No, it's not a Lasat. It's, what's that one sister that Jedi Order faces? Spoilers for those who haven't played.
Oh yeah, the Jedi Fallen Order Master and the guy who plays Garrett, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's her species.
Wait, did you say the sister?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that nasty, bad-looking thing.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that Inquisitor that's like bulky and huge, that's a female.
Yeah.
God, you sexist. Just kidding.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, so as I flick the credits toward him, I will bow once again. See, we are
Fine. We'll get what you came for and then head out as soon as you can. I have an actual people coming in about 16 hours. That's your time limit.
Okay, well, that's great. Where's the shops?
The shops are going down the hallways. You'll find all sorts going around, but we have many different copies. A few of them are ran by droids. You'll find a couple that are just the same. As he then quickly uses what looks like a different type of jetpack as he turns around, and then quickly it does like a as he quickly like jumps out onto like the platform instead of taking the stairs, as there's a as he lands on, and then back into the control center, as you do see that there are guards, but they're droids.
Definitely just here for the money.
Rook. Yep. I kind of walk over and make sure nobody's looking, and I hand you, and I ask you, can you pick up some armor for me? If you guys are going to get into a tussle again, I prefer to get some nicer stuff.
absolutely not. I'm taking over this explanation right now. I think I'm going to some people out on the thread, and I gesture over Victor, who's Carter glance to our hall right now. Vulture droid,
Yeah, the Vulture droid moves his head real quick and he goes, what are you going to be getting me?
let's just say you might be getting a little bit more punch, my friend. And I will hold my elbow out, kind of like, room style or whatever. I'll hold my elbow out for Nolan.
Actually, I was going to keep an eye on the ship, make sure they don't get any upset anything, and make sure we're all fuel and all set up. But, and I kind of tap your arm like, oh, okay. And I'm just going to hand over 1,000 credits and be like, grab me unique armor. Relax is what it's going to be. Alright. Like, pull out a huge thing of, like, equipment, and then I just kind of bring up a ladder and start just going to town on your shit. Trying to...
As he literally ripped open the panel off the side of the power coupling. As I am starting to walk out of the bay, I walk past Abbott and Bo, and I wink at them. So as I walk out of the chambers, I can't see anything else. Okay, Lauren, okay, would you like to go with us, or would you like to be forever alone?
I should probably keep going. Nobody need anything?
I don't even respond. Just headset down.
As hold on, you turn back to see Nova, all you see is bing, 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 bing. He's hitting one of the power.
No, it's one of those like sparks are going. I got like I must have pulled one of those visors out. Like I'm just yeah, I'm just welding.
Oh yeah, she's welding. All right, so I add 1,000 credits.
Bob, you coming with us?
I guess it wouldn't hurt if I came along.
Anyway, so DM, I'd like to take my little merry band of followers and like to go Robin Hood,
The
go
Mandalorian
around and see what I can find.
The Mandalorian looks over at the clone trooper real quick and says, "Hey, you best be careful. There's a lot of clone haters here. Just fair warning." As he goes back.
I'll turn it. Well, they're just going to have to take intelligence because this one is of exceptional quality.
Here, you can have my cloak. Let's put it over there.
Okay.
I don't think taking off my helmet would help, but if you don't want me to do that,
Got a hood.
Yeah, you could do the...
Hawk, keep it so on and go take the helmet off and leave it inside the ship. We're still in the bay.
I'd go ahead and do that. Actually, while I'm inside the ship, I'm going to, you know how some people would have, like, activation codes on their ship?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set one on the ship roll so that, just in case, the person we paid decides to try and shipjack us, they don't.
Okay.
Also would have probably done something, or like that's another reason I'm sitting there is just to make sure nobody messes with the ship.
Yeah,
Cool.
but now you can't fly it out. It's locked. Like it can't be taken. You still go in and out of it, but you can't just take it and leave the station. So yeah, that's all he did.
Yeah.
Because let's be fair, he could slow me down.
Yes, he could if your
Yeah.
bypass skills were good enough. Anyway, so yeah, you take off the helmet. Are you taking off the armor too, or just the helmet?
I guess I'll take off like the forearm parts of the armor. I'm gonna leave my wrist pad on since that's my pet casting thing. I'm actually gonna put on my old boots, which are leather or synth leather, whatever it would be, boots rather than clone armor boots.
So DM, he's still wearing the thigh plates, the shoulder plates, and the chest plate. Does that still count as his full set of armor?
I'll count it. Yeah, I'll count it.
Okay. Alright, thank you. So, as we all begin to walk, I'd like to find the nearest person that deals in ship weapon systems within the fighter class.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, if you two want real quick, you guys can have the personal weapons, and I can handle my thing at the end.
Okay. Then, roll me perception rolls, both Bo and Avik. If you want to just have one person roll with advantage, you can. That's up to you.
Yeah, Avik and I use guidance like a tag is broken and we have a headache.
Okay, so as you're heading down, you do see several different weapon shops. Two of them are right next to each other. One is for more of melee-based weapons, and another one is for a few guns. And you see that this person deals a lot of heavy-based weaponry. You see what seems to be like some Imperial weapons that are like rotary guns, cannons, and that sort of stuff that are on the back wall. There's a few smaller blasters here and there that are non-Imperial and are Imperial. You see a few deactivators as well. And so far that's it. Oh, you also do see at least two Wookiee crossbow blasters.
Bowcasters.
Bowcasters. And finally, a painted red Trandoshan shotgun.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to melee weapons vendor.
Okay.
Hello. Would you happen to have the Vibro Claymore in stock?
The shopkeeper for this one is actually a protocol droid, with like the weird, different headpiece that makes it look all bug-eyed.
Ah, yes.
As he looks over and says, "I believe," but again, I got a fucking voice mod for that, and I can actually hear it this time and hear myself talk. He goes on and says, "Yes, we currently do have some in stock, but they are in poor condition due to the low manufacturing of actual weapons."
Sorry, repeat that without the voice filter.
No. He said they're low manufacturing. They're poor quality. They do have some, but they're poor quality.
Poor quality claymores.
That's fine. I can post the Claymore stats for you in chat because it is a new weapon.
Mm.
There's no problem there.
Yeah. Cards and decks at 15 to even use.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Plug, are you having fun yet?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. No, I really am, guys.
It does roughly same numbers as a 5-foot sword, but
Mhm.
a little bit better manufactured.
He looks over and you see that the Vibro Claymore, that
Vibro Claymore.
General chat. Anyway, let the DM talk.
he brings in this semi-rusted up, Claymore. The handle and leather on it is in like the poorest condition you can think of. Like it's scratched up, it's fallen apart. The
I lean over to Havoc. Havoc, give me a good couple minutes on the shield. I'll actually be good at repairing weapons.
The metal on it along one side of the blade and the hilt is also completely like rusted, as though like sand and salt have been fucking hot blasted on this one particular side. And the other one is half the size of what it is. And the tip of it is also broken off, so it's more of like an edge, in like a box cutter edge, instead of a normal straight edge.
In that case, since C3 predicts that I'll go ahead and move him, the one that's going to take the least amount of repairing.
Okay. He looks over, the robot looks over towards you and says, "That'll be 900 credits."
How many?
900 credits.
Oh.
Sorry,
Is that 900 credits?
900.
Okay.
900.
Could I talk you down to 750?
Make a persuasion roll against the droid with disadvantage. Yeah.
I know I'm not wrong, but I need you to
You will give me 20% off.
With disadvantage.
Alright. Disadvantage, and then guidance.
No.
No?
No, we do not give you guys. There's no time.
Yeah,
Here,
you
making
have
the roll.
Okay, so D20 plus 7.
/R space D20. For future reference, you can just do exclamation point D20 later.
Got it.
Now remember, it's /R D20 plus 7.
Got it.
Now roll again. Disadvantage. I don't mean to like make you fool out of you. I'm
No, you're not. I'm.
like somebody's like Bill and Ted. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up. Okay. Wow.
Fame.
What?
Sorry. The droid looks over towards you and says, best I can do is 800. The boss doesn't really like, me bringing down any lower prices. Cool.
I will walk forward as I look at. Do you carry any suits of armor by any chance?
Suits of armor are actually manufactured by another section of here. You would have to go down another 2 hangars to get to armors.
Understood. And weapons for ships are in this area as well, or is this more personal armament?
That'll be a hangar away, so you're not too far.
Understood. Thank you very much, my electrifying compatriot.
Mr. Droid, sir, are you vibrostaff?
Unfortunately, vibrostaffs have been out of stock for quite some time. They've stopped manufacturing those, at least on here. We now just get shipments. If there's anything more, just let me know. To the blasters? So,
Wrist blasters.
wrist blasters. That would be with the other unit over there. As you see that there is an R2 unit, sitting in the stand.
Are you out of character? Are you looking for a B2 Super Battle Drug wrist blaster that's been modified for human use?
Watch those wrist buttons.
Dude, if you are, I love you.
I'm not sure what exactly I've been looking for, but I've noticed what the wrist blaster is.
There is a wrist blaster.
Yeah, that's literally a B2 Super Battle Droid wrist blaster modified for human use. I didn't know that existed. Oh, that's impressive. No, we got the stats already. If it's disguised for the light blaster, he could literally work it into his clone gauntlet. Oh, that's so cool.
That's cool.
Anyway, so yeah, let's go over to that R2 unit. Let's find this thing set. I think this is...
So does anyone speak binary? I don't speak binary.
I do. I'd like to walk over to the little R2 unit. Hello, my little young friend. My compatriot is looking for any wrist blasters you may have in stock. Do you possibly have anything like that?
He looks over and says, nothing wrist blaster base, but we do have regulars.
Do you know of any place we might be able to get wrist blasters?
He says, you'd have to go to the Mandalorian Corps, but, they don't take people lightly that are Mandos.
Understood. Thank you very much for your help. And as he goes to walk away, I'll put a silver credit piece worth 50 credits on the table. Go get yourself cleaned up after your ship. You run.
His little arm fold comes out, and he quickly grabs it, and folds his arm end.
You said there was a shotgun there as well?
Yeah, it looks like the same shotgun that was used in the Clone Wars series by the Transdoshan. It's just painted red.
Yeah,
So would that be
Hmm?
Be a normal shotgun or a heavy shotgun?
Normal.
Let me find the stats.
As I look at what Hawk's looking at, I'll take a step over. An energy weapon that looks like a slug thrower. I didn't think Mizzles were that nostalgic.
I think it actually is.
It's just making a reference to that place.
Well, we're looking at shotgun, although it's 2D for kinetic with a range of 30 to 120, can do burst of 2 with a reload of 4. I've got a strength of 13.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, I mean, I have a sniper rifle, so I could.
So what's the
Dude, you are literally making my loadout for every Call of Duty fucking game ever. Sniper rifle and secondary shotgun.
Well, I mean,
what is the price on that shotgun?
I don't know. I need to look it up.
You're already looking at the stats right now, Hawk. What does it say?
it says it's 350 for the price. And the stats are ammunition, range of 30, 120, burst 2, reload 4, strength 13, and it's got 2d4 kinetic damage. Like I said, it's 35 or 350 credits a game, and I think it's 12. Yeah, 12.
A saber whip only does that much damage. That sucks. Anyway,
Shotgun. To level 2. We're level 2. I don't think we're complaining at this point.
yeah. So the droid looks over and says, "That's it. That's about." His brain sort of just like tweaks out for a second, like he shuts down,
It's CPU.
and then he quickly, 400.
Do we know the actual price of the thing?
Make an insight.
I'll roll for this one. Roll in the main chat. So my insight is a 5.
5.
That's a solid. That is a 25, a nat 20.
Yeah, you know this price is about 50 credits lower.
I will. I'll kind of like feel like the droid. You freaked out for a moment. I don't know if you're aware. And I gave you 50 credits to go get yourself tuned up. I'm certain you worked long hours. Perhaps we could let us have this for 350. I've already paid you 50 credits, and your owner doesn't need to know about that. So why don't you just sell it to us for 350?
He's sort of like. He's like determining his answer, and then there's a little like microwave pop noise from him, like ding, and he's like, "Okay, cool."
All right. So Hawk, you want to pay him or should I?
Yeah, I'll pay him.
Okay.
So as he hands over the credits, I'll pat the Astromech dome and say, might I recommend the Cerulean oil from a beauty maker shop. It will make your chrome sharp.
He says, "Ooh," like.
So yeah.
And then he
My official heart melting moment of the evening, gentlemen.
Do I need to get? Should I also grab some ammunition with it, or does it come with the ammunition?
It's empty.
Okay, so can I just let me see what I can grab. Here, I'm trying to find the actual. I think they're cartridges. I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, I'll just grab some slug, I guess.
Burst, reload 4. What's this?
Reload 4. That means it holds 4 shots before you have to reload it.
Oh, that's cool.
So he attacks. He gets to attack up to 4 times with it.
Vibro Knuckler. Ew.
Yeah, anyways, I know all the vibro weapons are cool. Moving on. He's got a shotgun now, and he's buying ammo for it.
Okay, the droid looks over towards you.
The slug cartridge costs 2 credits per cartridge.
Okay. So, the droid then looks over and has a box of about 20.
I'll take all 20.
Okay.
So if you take out 40 credits, let me go ahead and grab the 20 cartridges.
We're talking about guns, so I have to take out my bolt action 22, and I just hold it right now.
He then also shows 2 more boxes, which are different types of rounds. One of which is, what looks like a blue energy based on the, like blue energy shell based off of the color of the box, and the other one looks like it's on fire. Not literally on fire, but the shell itself is on fire.
Is it like hot? Is it painted? Is it what?
The box has like a painted flaming on it, as it says incendiary.
Incendiary?
Yeah.
As I look at the box, I'll look at Hawk. No, Hawk goes, incendiary out.
I think they might be.
The droid looks over. The incendiary rounds are about 20 apiece. As the box holds about 10.
I think I'll stick with what I've got for now. Thank you.
He gives like a little droid thumbs up and then quickly goes in the back, putting back the regular ammo or the other ammo, and then going into the back and doing stuff, and pulls out a new weapon to put in the holster of the other one.
Okay. So, as we begin to walk away from the merchant room, is everybody else done buying stuff from the personal weapon merchant?
I would like to go with the ranged weapon droid. Excuse me, do you have anything explosive?
He looks over as the droid quickly turns around, goes into the back. He then, you hear a stickum, as you hear a as he's dragging with like the umbilical cord looking suction cup piece coming from him. Pulls out a box, and in the box there is it is full of nades of all sorts. There's frag, there's ion, there's stun, what else is there? There's incinerary, there's cryo. And he says, due to the legal hunting on the planet of the invasive species Achilles, we're allowed to use people are allowed to use grenades, but please be careful with them.
I'm sorry, did you say Acme?
Yes, unfortunately, the Empire had a bunch of cargo that was sent onto the planet's surface, which makes it harder for workers such as droids like me, able to get there safely due to the Achilles constantly attacking this planet and the inhabitants.
I turn to Bo. We are not landing on this planet.
Sounds like fun.
It sounds like being stabbed.
Well, one of the Jedi generals ended up taking one down back in the Geonosian Marine.
Which you guys actually did see the legs and semi-skull crescent piece hanging in the sand.
Oh yeah, that was it. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll turn and I will very exasperatedly say, like bringing my fingers up like I want to wrap around his neck. We are Jedi generals.
These were Jedi generals. So,
Kind of like a Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so that is some grenades are going to these. So I would like to buy next thing 10.
that'd be 1,000 credits.
Yes, it will.
Cool. So he looks over towards you and he says, sarcastically, "Do you want yellow or do you want green?"
Um, 5 of each.
Cool. So he then goes on the counter, and then quickly hops on like a little stool thingy, and then does his little claw for the credits, which is like a pinch claw.
And I will hand them a platinum 1000 chip.
He looks over, puts it inside himself, and then he says, "Is there anything else I can help you guys?"
I'm good. If they want stuff, they can get stuff, and I'm gonna start heading back to the ship.
Yeah, I think I'm good if they don't have any tribal staffs.
Are you two just gonna go back to the ship and I'm gonna be shopping all on my own?
Well, when we get back to the ship, he's going to be restoring his sword.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So
Well,
both of you can head back and do that if you want, but I've got 2 more things to handle.
Well, I'm gonna head to Mura.
That's a
Okay,
good idea.
awesome. Alright, so, both of you, enjoy your time. May the... And I realize we're in public. The walk back be pleasant!
Good save.
Make a deception roll.
So, make a deception roll against who?
The droid.
The droid. What does the droid know? Okay, so deception, I have, a +0.
I cast guidance on him.
Thank you. Aha! It's a 21!
Cool. The droid's all like if a droid was able to shrug, he was like, "I don't know." And he goes into the back, pulling the box. And will that be all?
Oh, so I will walk with Hawk. Weapon modifications for ships are in the next hangar. So as we walk in, I'd like to look for the guy selling weapon systems.
Okay. As you're passing by one of the hangars, you do see that with this particular hangar, there is actually some strange-looking droids in front of the two doors.
Okay, I'd like to keep walking.
As you are going there, they look very Imperial inspired. Like, they kind of look like something the Empire would use.
Are they tall?
Yeah, they're tall.
Are they black with long lanky arms?
Yeah.
Do I know what these are?
You've seen it before, but you can't recall. Make me a, Make me a lore check.
Okay, I'm a +6. Everybody can't tell, and I'm being intimidated right now. It's a 21.
You know that these are K2SO units.
I'll walk forward and seeing these 2 droids, I'll immediately stop. Hey, protocol droid.
One of them looks over towards you, and says, "Yes, what can I help you with, citizen?"
I am a possible patron of yours. Perhaps you'd be willing to grant me access to your stores that I may see what weapons you have. I believe I saw some dismantled TIE fighters out there. Are any of the weapon systems on those things operational enough to be purchased?
I am unable to be able to give you that. However, you will have to pass through the hangar to head over to the next section. Unfortunately, the other set of doors is the only way of accessing. The main doors here are inaccessible due to restricted Imperial protocols. As he then points.
Understood. Is the entire hangar that the weapons are to be procured in under Imperial control?
That is classified information, but yes, it is Imperial controlled, and I am programmed to tell you to please move along and use the side doors. As you do see that he points over towards some side doors that lead to a small hallway, non-visible and not able to see what's going on in that hangar.
I'm gonna turn to Hawk. Look, could use this very badly. We have to get through anyway. Nova asked me to get her some mesh armor, and a weave armor, and I don't want to disappoint her. She's quite an attractive young lady, and I don't think I want to see her bad side. So, we need to go through the side hangar.
Okay.
It's completely nonplussed with my overreacting. So I'm just gonna walk through the door as confidently as I can, and just walk out into the hangar. What do I see?
So as you're going off to the side door, you see that there's not a lot, to really see. It's just a plain wall, so you are looking in a direction, but it's just a wall. There's no window or anything.
She wants to stop by and say hey to the
So
players.
I'm going to walk through the door, and I'm gonna walk into the hangar.
Okay, so as you're walking into the hangar, you do see that there is a TIE fighter being manufactured through like little crevices, because there's little crevices for weapons. As you do see, there are some stormtroopers in there, and they say, "Move along quickly."
I will very quickly begin to walk along, and I will begin to look for a person who is selling at least some sort of starship components and some sort of weapons.
Okay, so you make it across the hangar. You then see that it exits out onto the other side, and on the other side is another set of doors, very similar to the ones before, with K2SO units. As you do see that there is a weapons manufacturer in a very large junk-based pile with various stuff all over. You can see weapon parts of all sorts of ships and configurations.
So I will walk over to him. Good day, sir. I was wondering if perhaps we might be able to secure a few weapons from you. I assume you deal in that.
The person that you are speaking to is what's the race of that one dude who was thought as dead, who was with the Separatists, which was the spider guy?
Oh, Admiral Trench.
Oh,
Admiral Trench.
Arch.
Yeah, it's one of it's Arch. Yeah.
Yeah, so you see one of them where you see one of those, but instead of the normal gray pattern, his fur is like completely white. Like he almost looks albino, if the species could be albino. As he looks over and says towards you. Hold on, I'm trying to find a good voice for this. Actually, no, I'm gonna make my own. He says,
"Yes, I currently do have some modifications, but unfortunately they are Old Republic based."
Well, that would be more than adequate. Do you happen to have any burst laser batteries?
Unfortunately not. My last shipment of them were completely sold out last time.
Then perhaps you would have, let me see here. Do you have any burst laser cannons? A battery is a collection of guns. A cannon itself is just the one. Would you happen to have any of those?
I do have a cannon, but it's at a very high price. A lot of the scrap here is sold, if not smelted down. We usually bring in ships for at least a week before the parts are seen as useless, so new things are always passing through.
Well then, if you would be able to supply me with a burst laser cannon, I would be willing to give you a good price for it, and possibly some other component I might be willing to pay as well. So, give me the burst laser cannon at a reasonable price, and I may give you more than just one item's worth of business today. So I will,
Fine, come with me.
So, yeah, as we walk with him, I would like to, as we go back, offer him 2,800 for a burst laser cannon.
2,800 for burst? Okay. He looks over as you see he has a single chamber burst cannon that looks like it can configure with, if I can fucking burst laser cannon.
Burst laser cannon. It's a primary weapon.
As you see that it's a single barrel based laser cannon that has its cockpit piece for the controls, but unfortunately it does not have a seat. As he looks over and says,
Wait, the laser cannon is a gun, not like a...
Oh, it's not like the whole like piece.
Yeah, what it is, it's like it's a laser cannon. It separates into it's like two barrels that has a central power component. That's what weapons for starships. So it's either like a quad laser cannon. Look, aesthetically, I want this for Victor.
For Victor. Oh, okay.
In the realm of disbelief, the suspension of disbelief, could this be modified to fit Victor?
No. This would be something more for the main ship.
Dang it. What weapons would you say could go with Victor? Because I want to give him a weapon beyond just his normal gun. Like, my point is, I want to upgrade his main cannon. Even if I have to rip the normal CIS cannons out, I want to put in something better. Like, my idea is I could take this burst laser cannon, which I know is a single cannon, and could take out his side blasters and instead put in a single centrally mounted cannon that he fires straight forward. That's my thought. Like how a plane has a chain gun on the nose. That was my idea with this. If that doesn't work, that's fine. I just wanted to know if I could do that.
Question: is the Vulture droid the TF or the CIS?
It's CIS.
Okay, it already has a burst laser cannon.
Oh, that's its normal gun? Oh my goodness, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are powerful, dude.
Our ship has a light laser cannon, so it could benefit from that.
A light laser cannon only does 1d6 plus 1. This would deal 3d6.
Yeah, ours does a d8, so it'll be 3d8, but only one. So I think it's worth it.
Okay, so we have two cannons on the ship, right? Upper and lower?
Yeah.
Tell you what, so as we're walking back, excuse me, my friend, do you happen to have any ion batteries along with this? Because an ion battery is like a battery of guns, like a quad laser cannon, like our ship has. Do you happen to have an ion battery?
Ion battery. No, but I do have a ion cannon. And if you're looking for something a bit more of a kick, we do also have a heavy slug railgun. But They're quite expensive.
Indeed, they are. So, let me ask you this. With the ion cannon and the burst laser cannon, I would be more than willing to pay you 7,200 credits for the pair.
For the ion cannon and the other one?
Ion cannon is 4,300, and the
I'm
burst
seeing
laser
it.
cannon is 4,000. So it's 8,300. I'm offering him 72. And I will talk to him, not trying to get persuasion or anything. You say you have new products coming in and out all the time. I doubt very many customers come in throwing around this kind of money. Most of your customers probably walk out after looking at your wares. I'm offering to buy 2 rather large pieces of equipment for pretty much retail price. Do we have a deal?
Let me think about this for a second.
As he like strokes the side of his he uses both 2 sets of his both hands to like sort of stroke his fangs, or the spider parts of his fangs that are the fur beasts. As he's thinking, he says,
If you bump up this price to 7,600, then you have a deal.
I will like to. This is not what my okay. Sorry, I'm contemplating what my character is going through right now. So I'm going to cast Affect Mind and subtly move my hand. Are you certain that 72 would not be more than fair for both of us? And it is he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
13.
Is that it's a 13. Eats it.
He says, what exactly are you trying to do there?
He doesn't notice. He cannot. Unsuccessful save. The creature does not realize that you tried to use the force to influence its mood, but it becomes immune to the effect. So, the point is, I was just seeing if we could reach a more potent agreement. But since you are being very amicable right now, I will pay 7,600 credits, and I will pull out, and just show my mean business, I will literally pull out like solid platinum credits, which are worth 1,000 apiece, and I'll put 7 of them in his hands, and then 600 gold, and then the gold ones are 100. I'll put 6 gold ones. So I'll hand them to him. These are actual real credits that are made of solid metal, none of that imperial trash.
We barely get any of those, and even then, it's still a currency. But this is very promising. I'll have a few of my droids bring in the supplies. It'll take about a couple hours.
And I expect this transaction to be at least beneficial enough for both of us to warrant any future interactions be amicable. Essentially, I'm hinting at, hey, we're gonna be okay if we see each other again. Like, we're gonna be on good terms, right? We'll help each other out a little bit. You know, if I ever find you again and want to buy stuff, you'll help me a little bit because I paid you in cold hard cash.
Yeah. He looks over and says,
Very well, a business deal then.
As he then pulls out a small, what looks like a USB drive-like chip. He says,
Here, this is my information to get in contact with me anywhere in the galaxy. But do be careful. Open space and some parts of the Outer Rim restrict this code, so I won't be able to always help you.
Well, I'm certain that our paths will cross again, my friend. It was a pleasure to do business. I'll take the USB
It too.
and slide it in my pocket. Alright, so, I will walk away from him, watching the droids go to work carrying the cannons, and I'll walk away with Hawk, just kind of beckoning to him. As we walk into the next hangar looking for armor, I'll say to Hawk, and that, my friend, is how we manipulate people.
I don't really think that was manipulation. I think that was more of a cooperative business deal from what it seemed like.
Oh, potato. We helped him, now he might be willing to help us in the future. I call that manipulation.
Well, if you can get us a Raider class Corvette at some point, then I guess that would be amicable. I mean, not now, but sometime.
I'll just laugh as we go into the next room. So do we see anybody that's selling armor in it? Because I don't want to take up too much of the session's closing out. I don't want to waste it.
As you are going down, you then see that there is a lot more helmeted individuals. Mandalorian, heavily helmeted individuals. As you then see that this whole hangar is dedicated to them, with symbol and all. As you see, there is a whole clan right in front of you. Their symbol is hanging on a small banner. Their ships are out flying, and a few of them are being repaired at this moment. There's even a few children running around here and there as well, with their own helmets.
Okay, Hawk, you were saying?
Whenever I said that about the Raider class Corvette, Hawk just says that completely dead man.
Yeah, that's why he just burst out laughing. But as he opens the door to the next hangar, do all the Mandalorians like turn and look at him?
A few of them look over towards Hawk, and they then sort of turn back. One of them looks over and says, "You there?" He sort of looks up and down you and says, "You're just a copy of the original. But you fought like a Mandalorian with your brothers. Hell, you even did one thing that no one was able to do. Kill and slaughter a bunch of Jedi. Now that's memorable."
Wisdom save.
Yep, wisdom save.
I will flinch. I will flinch, and I will look at Hawk as his eyes dilate, and I will just, oh no.
17.
I'm going to assume that passed the save.
Yeah, you make the save.
My eyes dilate for a second, and then
You quickly shake your head a bit.
wince. Yeah, wince, shake my head a little bit. And it's not really something we talk about a lot.
I wouldn't see why. Bunch of laser sword wielding cucks. Anyway.
Completely ignore him and start to walk. By the way, do I know anything about Mandalorian culture, like the way they talk, the way they do things? Do I know anything enough to at least attempt to, patronize them a bit with the way they do things?
Make a lore check with advantage, because you've had some studies in the Jedi archives, and most likely they've had something there.
Okay, D20 plus 6, and a D20 plus 6. That is a 18.
Yes, you do know that while in your studies in the Jedi archives, you did come across a section known as Mandalorian history. You know about as far back as much as the Jedi have recorded of Mandalorian culture, Mandalorian ways, what the name of the symbol means, why that symbol is stand for, and why exactly they wear their helmets in particular style, and all this other stuff. You just don't know how they are as a true people, and the only thing left you really know is that they are extreme elite warriors that have even had tuffle and brought down Jedi in packs. So yeah.
Okay.
But this particular clan you do not know of.
Okay. So, have I picked up tiny snippets of their language throughout my studies and my travels?
Their language is not mentioned in the Jedi archives. Only what has been said of a few Mandalorians, of a few phrases, such as the code of Mandalorian, but even then, not a lot of it was recovered for Jedi use.
Okay. So I will walk over to one of them that looks like they are selling armor, and I have a set of mesh armor on. So as I walk up to the vendor, I'll take my right fist and I'll like hit it against my chest plate, in a formal Mandalorian greeting.
The female Mandalorian looks towards you and says, and does the same thing, says, "You know our customs, yet you do not wear our helm. Why is that, stranger?"
Well, let's just say I spent a great deal of my time going around the galaxy learning, and it is a great honor to be amongst Mandalorians, true Mandalorian.
Why learn about Mandalorians when you could just simply be a Mandalorian?
That may be where my path leads. It's certainly where yours has. I will definitely consider it, but for now I simply need supplies, and you Mandalorians make some of the best car in the galaxy.
You got that right. You're a strange-looking alien, though. I've never seen your kind, though.
I am Nurabadan. I am from the planet Drathos. We're a warrior culture, but much inferior to your own. I left my planet because, well, let's just say my opponent was a little bit more than a match for me. So I decided, instead of throwing my life away in the ring, why not learn a little bit and help people, especially when it comes to avoiding the elite warriors of Mandalore.
So, you ran away like a coward, instead of facing death in its true form. Typical. Anyway, yes, we do sell a bunch of armor here, and a few of it can be mesh and wealth, but we do not sell any of our Beskar here. That, you'll have to earn. And so far, you're not giving a good impression of earning it anytime soon.
I said I was from a warrior culture. I didn't say that I couldn't fight. But for now, I am here to offer you real credits for real product. Are you willing to pay up?
For what I have out, but like I said, no selling any of the Mandalorian armor.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Do you possibly have any weave armor that has any Beskar worked into it?
We do have some weave armor, but it doesn't use any Beskar. We use secondary base metals as well, such as Cordanian, and even some of the rocks from the Solus sector.
What is your best set of weave armor?
Metagaming, I don't even know that.
I'll look it up.
Armor.
14 plus dex with the capital +2.
How much does it cost?
1,000.
The cost is weave armor 1,000 credits.
Yeah.
I'll see it. I would very much like to purchase a set of weave armor, and perhaps with it I can prove myself as a warrior if I ever do return.
She looks over and says, "Alright, that'll be 1,000 credits."
Well, I'm not going to argue with you over that. You seem like a strong and capable young Mandalorian. And I know that, well, I'll lean forward, put my hands on the table. I know life has been difficult for you ever since the Empire took over, so I'm just going to give it to you outright. No negotiations.
She then quickly looks towards you and gets a bit close to your face and says, "Don't talk to me about losing. Mandalorians never lose."
I'll just look at her, and I will pity her silently, and I will slide the credits across the table.
She then quickly takes the credits and grabs the weave armor and places it on the table next to you and says, "We will get back what was stolen from us, but for now, we do as we can. This is the way."
And I will, I'll pick up the armor, and I'll kind of hand it to Hawk to hold, and I will, return the formal salute of the Mandalorians to her. Should you ever need me or see me anywhere in your travels, I would be more than happy to assist you.
Sure, alright then. She does the thing and then walks off, laughing to herself a bit.
So as she is walking off, sorry guys, I have to. As she's walking off, using my telepathy, I will say, all right, you do not know who you speak to, child. And I will flash in her head the image of, and I'll turn and walk away.
Of what?
That is a lightsaber igniting, and I will turn and walk away immediately.
She quickly looks towards you, and then she quickly looks towards you, and then back, and then just shakes her head. Ugh.
By the way, that's like a potent poof in her mind. She physically saw that. Again, I'm not saying it need more of a reaction, but she knows exactly what I am.
Cool.
Oh, no.
So, Havik, you want me to fix that sword for you then?
That's a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're walking back to the ship. We're done. I'm done roleplaying.
Yeah.
I'm done taking up you guys' time.
Alrighty.
I'm just saying that because you're
Sorry about that, guys.
What's up, Plug? What's up?
Oh, I said sorry about that, guys. About the... Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, she knows exactly what I am. We've left the hangar bay.
Okay.
We're going.
Alrighty.
Bo is fixing up my sword.
Alright, let me grab my set of tools that I left on the ship. And pretty much it says when I'm repairing, I just need to get a 15, so D20.
Yeah. And I'll provide help when you do this.
Okay, I'm
So
going.
you roll with advantage,
Okay,
And
And
the
then-
D4.
and then after you roll, add a d4.
got it. Okay, that one.
Wait,
Roll
did
advantage.
You add,
You have
did you add proficiency?
Yeah,
Okay, so
you have advantage. You have advantage. So roll again.
yeah.
right.
What are you using arms text tools?
Yeah. I'm proficient in that.
Oh, I'm proficient in it too. I've also got like a
Oh,
+1
sweet.
to intelligence.
Oh, well,
Okay, so
if only you were here.
And then add a D4. Add a D4.
Right, got it.
I'm sorry about that. Out of character, guys. I haven't come up with Nura's backstory of why he left his people, so I just came up with something on the fly. I may retcon it later, but that's the story I gave her, so I had to have some sort of thing that made her think I wasn't a weak jerk.
okay.
So while we were back on the ship, I'm putting the finishing touches on it. I passed. Needed a 15.
Cool. So as you are repairing this blade, you then see that it is coming up even shinier than it was before.
All right, here it is.
Nice. Thank you.
No problem. It's a lot sharper than it was, and I got quite a few of the dust particles off. I actually put them in this little container I got. I don't know what planet they're from, but hey, I thought it was safe. Anywho, Nova, how's the ship?
Yep,
Oh,
Nova.
it's good. I mean, I kind of pull out a pipe, smash it a couple times, and some dust and stuff comes out. How
Make
long do we
me a
have?
tech roll.
I had to replace a washer this week. Do not give me PTSD about dust and pipe.
We have advantage or just pure-
Yeah,
pure tech?
advantage. Nat
Havik is going to
1.
take out his.
I actually called it.
As you try to knock the dust
I
out of the
called
pipe,
it right
you hit
there.
the main power coupling and destroy the
I
entire
actually
ship.
called it.
God for advantage. Thank God for advantage.
Wait, what?
Stop rigging the
I
game,
s-
damn it!
Right?
Yeah, I said advantage.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness gracious!
Stop rigging the damn game and let the players play.
You then so as you're doing that, you then, as you had pulled that out and put it back in, you then hear a, dwa, 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 dwa. You pull it back out and put it back in, and then quickly just goes away. As soon as it came by. It's like, okay, that's fine.
All
Cool. So the ship is now operating at 100%.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
And is that where we want to end it? Right there? Or...
Go to 11 o'clock.
No, people need to start going to bed, baby, as well.
I'm good either way. Like I can.
So, do we want to end it tonight? Or right now? Or what do we want to do, guys?
Yeah.
I can't hear what Rook's saying.
I can hear.
Hold on, maybe I need to exit real quick. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now you can. So, did they get the laser cannon and ion cannon attached to the main ship?
Oh, right. About 2 hours later, afterwards, you do see that they were getting... that they did bring over the cannons towards your hangar. Are you wanting them to attach them onto there?
Yes, I'll have them attach. The top cannon will be our laser cannon, and the bottom cannon will be the ion cannon. And as they're attaching it,
I mean,
I talk.
What are you guys doing with this stuff again?
Okay, the point is, are you asking in character? And essentially, okay. Essentially, I'll have everybody come out to the outside of the ship, and as they're mounting the turrets on, I thought we could use a little bit more varied armament. So the upper cannon is now a laser cannon with increased power beyond what we originally had. Oh, and the smaller cannon beneath it is an ion cannon. So we could disable enemy ships if we don't want to destroy them, or if we need to take on any shielded ships, we can hurt their shields a lot more with this ion cannon.
Good call.
And I'll look up at Victor. I'm sorry, Victor, but your blasters are already better than any of the junk they already had. You are a perfectly made fighter.
He looks over.
So anyway,
So yeah, they eventually strap on the new turrets. They then come to at least one of you and say, "What do you want to do with the old ones?"
Well, I'd be more than willing to sell them to you.
All right, what's your price?
What cannons do we have on the ship? I'm currently away from my EM sheet.
We have a light laser cannon, which is
We have two.
4,000.
We have two of them.
4,100. Yeah, we have two of them. So 4,100 piece,
Uh,
which means 8,200.
So as I lean over to the droid, I will say, "Tell you what, your owner was more than kind enough to me to lower the price. So I would be willing to sell you these cannons for 6,800. The retail price is around 6,000. I'll sell them to you for 6,800 in an act of good faith, so that your owner understands that I mean business when I plan to find him later on. Can you pass the message along for me?"
He looks over and says, "I could easily do that." As you then see his eyes just like flash, like, and finally stop as they say, as he looks towards you and says, "He is willing to make that deal. Just bring down the price another 1,000 credits, and it will be done."
1,000 credits? My dear friend, I've already lowered the price a good 1,500 credits. I think my offer is more than fair.
He quickly turns back and says, he says, "The boss has reconsidered and accepts your original deal."
Why, thank you very much. Tell him I greatly look forward to working with him in the future. And as I turn away from the droids, should we locate any other ships in the future, perhaps we might want to increase our repertoire with this merchant. He might prove useful in finding more exotic pieces for us across the galaxy.
They look towards you and they nod and they take the other cannons and go off.
Alright, So I will add 6,800 to my total when I get back to my sheet. DM, do we level up?
Yes.
Okay, just once or twice?
Everyone levels up once.
It's been 3 sessions since our last level up, so you understand why I have to ask.
Oh, you know what? Fine. You guys level up twice.
Yay! Thank you! Woo! Level 4! Yeah, because it's been 3 sessions. We haven't leveled up first. We haven't leveled up since we started the campaign. This is like 3 sessions ago.
So, for reference,
There you go.
Level 3 immediately. Congratulations. We're all level 4 too. This is milestone XP, by the way. We're not doing milestone level up. I'm gonna.
so for reference, the ion laser does double damage to shields, but normal damage to the main ship, and I can attack with each cannon 1 time per round.
Exactly. I actually looked at the stats and made sure you could do that.
Yep.
All right, so
Everybody's gonna
you're leveling.
get their archetypes in their classes now.
Yep.
Well, I have my. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we can all handle that separately of the DM. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for doing this game. This was a long-winded one, but hey, I had probably the best night I've ever had, and it's thanks to our our 2 newest members. So, yeah, thanks, guys.
We'll do play with you guys.
I'm sure.
Yee.
No. I'm saying you guys being here alone made it more enjoyable. So, this was our best session. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
I'm excited for next Sunday.
All right.
Hope to see you guys then.
Once again, thank you. Thank you very much for your hard work, Plug. We love you.
Did
Love you
get
guys
my
too.
armor last time?
Yeah, you did get the armor.
I'm gonna give you your mesh. Whatever it is, a weave. All right. Have a good night,
Alrighty.
guys.
Peace, guys.
Love you.
Plug, I just want to check with something. Whenever since we did level up 4, if I'm correct, does that mean that we're using feet plus 1 ability score improvement, or just feet or ability score improvement?
For the first one, it's just gonna be ability score, and that'll be it.
So you can't even choose a feat.
Not this time. You can choose a feat, and you will have the option to choose a feat next time.
I thought you get to choose a feat of 4 if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, it does do that. Yeah, if you got okay, so if you guys want to choose a feature, you can, or if you want to do ability score, you can do that too.
Then I'm taking sharpshooting mastery just because that would really improve my character.
I'm going with the Form 5 subclass.
So yeah, but hold on, guys. I'm going to mute myself real quick from the group.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching tonight's stream. I was so glad I was able to do this for you guys and show a little bit of this stuff as well. So, thank you guys for watching this live stream, even though there was a few people here and there. And I hope to see you guys in another session. Peace!